Shoot. Love you guys.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, LKN.
Whoa.
It's 7:07.
Good morning.
Things have never been clearer.
Louder. Either. It's so loud, but it's good.
Projection is what I was told in public speaking class is the appropriate way to make your presence known.
You took public speaking?
I did. I was required to. Now I did the what I call half A program at Hopewell, which is when you become a junior and senior, you have the opportunity, depending on where you're at, to start taking college classes.
Yeah.
So me being advanced already at lunch, as well as a variety of athletic activities, which I know it's hard
lunch.
to believe.
I took double lunch.
Okay, cool.
I did really good.
Yeah, by senior year, I'm out by A lunch and I'm sitting through D lunch and I'm gone.
I took library and double lunch.
I
We
like
only
that.
had A and B lunch, so I took double lunch.
The only thing better that just didn't happen to be offered during the lunch period territory was leadership. That was the only other class that I think would have been worthy enough for what I would have been interested in. And so I took public speaking at CPCC. I had to take a college level public speaking course. And I remember the first our big project we had to do, and you could pick anything, but you had to do a step-by-step presentation. And I, at the time, chose washing a car.
How'd it go? A plus? Plus plus?
Didn't matter.
Oh.
I
You
knew.
just had to do it.
I just knew I was.
You just knew you had to do it.
And I think college back then was pass-fail.
Okay.
It was the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So.
I never took public speaking.
Not once?
No, I
Just natural gift, huh?
I'm Southern and a preacher's daughter. I mean, really. They were just like, pass, 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 pass.
Don't ask her to come up
Don't
here.
ask her to come up here and talk. She'll never
She knows
stop.
things.
She'll never stop talking. So, yeah, no.
She can see through walls.
When you said that, I was like, oh, I probably should have taken that class. I bet it could have been super helpful. But no, I never took it. I just naturally know how to talk. And I said before, my only God-given gift was being able to talk to anybody. So finally found a way to make that useful.
Well, you use it well. Let's see if we can use it today. Ignite Medical Resorts is going to be in today. Is this, you go away and you come back right?
Yeah, sounds great. I'm
Okay.
going.
Ignite
Sounds like I'm signing up for this one.
Medical Resorts. So we'll chat, unless that's wrong on the sheet.
No, that's
okay.
right. That's
All
where
right.
we're having it.
All right, Ignite Medical Resorts at 8:30. The spin is happening
Located
today.
in Huntersville.
Okay, let's go. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. Believe it or not, I can even push the buttons on the phone today if we wanted to.
I mean, you guys
but
did
I
some
wouldn't take
work
that.
yesterday in here. I know if you're listening on the radio, you can't see it. You definitely can't hear the difference, but you guys have done some amazing work in here.
Well, even this morning I got asbestos in my hair, but we don't have to talk about that.
But yes, the studio looks amazing. If you're not watching on the WSIC News app or any of our socials, take a look and just see the difference that these guys have done.
I like the reaction, and obviously, when we do a new studio, which we've done a few times, right? We've done the new studio thing a few times in the past few years. Seeing the host's reaction each time, and so we were working on the headphones yesterday. Obviously, if you were listening to the show at all, and Bill Russell got the first headphone usage. About blew out his eardrum.
Oh, no.
Thankfully, Harlan and Belltone are right downstairs,
Yes.
which I always refer everyone to
Send
who
them
has
down
some
for a
kind
free
of
hearing test.
hearing
Yes,
issues
absolutely.
going on. And no, I'm not talking about selective spousal hearing. I'm talking about legitimate actual hearing issues. Or if your eardrum gets blown out. So that's also a thing possible.
Right,
So.
which may happen this morning with these new headphones. No, they were so low the last few days that I had to strain to hear, and so now I'm like, oh, this is what normal. My ears are good. I have 20/20 hearing. So
We
that's
did
good to know.
not. We did not air last night. You would not have heard if you would have been listening to WSIC the MLS All-Star game. It did go down though at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, and so MLS All-Stars took on Liga MX All-Stars. Is that Mexico? That's Mexico's All-Stars?
Correct.
Okay, so soccer being international already, clearly wanting to lean into its roots, MLS taking on Mexico, and so MLS won 4-3.
Way to go.
At Bank of America Stadium.
Woohoo!
Great job, right?
Yeah, great job, us. Awesome. Kind of crazy having the All-Star week in the middle of the week.
Like on
that's
a
kind of
Wednesday.
untraditional, yeah.
They have a game on
Yeah,
is that
I mean,
all
they're
week?
turning around and playing on August 1st.
Okay.
So that would be Saturday.
You're talking about Charlotte FC is.
Yeah, Charlotte FC. So
And
it's-
other MLS matches, obviously.
Yeah, so it's interesting to come back because we had that FIFA soccer break, obviously, and then we had a game, 2 games, and then quick All-Star,
Yeah.
and now back at it.
And then tomorrow night, Fan Fest.
Fan Fest at the Panther
Are
Stadium.
you
so
excited about it?
A lot going on.
You excited about FanFest?
Yes.
Pumped.
I'm pumped.
I'm excited.
Now, unfortunately, news came out yesterday. There is an injured Panther. And there might be more than one. I haven't looked at the injury report. I'm not going to say that. I saw a single post about a single player. Rookie wide receiver Chris Brazel II suffered a tear in his LCL at practice. This was yesterday. Going to miss up to 8 weeks. He was the 3rd-round pick out of Tennessee. He was going to be behind T-Mac and Coker.
Correct. Yeah,
in
he
the
was
line.
going to give XL a competition for
Another
that
look.
3rd spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
different type of receiver, a long, tall, downfield guy option with some speed. So, unfortunately, we have had a few injuries. I'll do some research so I can present in a
It is
appropriate
our
way.
first Thursday of the season.
Thursday.
There you go. It is. It's our first one of the season.
Every day is Thursday.
Yeah.
Not every day. Every Thursday
Every
is
Thursday. is Thursday.
Every Thursday is Thursday.
Yeah, it certainly is. And so we'll see what happens with the injury report. I'm looking forward to that because we are getting close to that season, too. Is it this weekend or the next weekend where football starts and it doesn't until February?
I think the
Because
next
college
weekend-
starts soon,
You know
too.
what? You know what? I got
It's a
you.
great question,
I
Justin.
got a cheat sheet for you.
Yeah, that
for
Hall of Fame
sure.
game's right around the corner. I know that.
Yes, Hall of Fame game is right around the corner. But first game, the Hall of Fame game is Thursday the 6th. So that's next weekend.
Oh, that's next. Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
We're a week away
Yeah.
There
from
we go.
football season, baby.
And if you
One
are
more
curious
time.
about any games, home games, away games, what's going on, head over to WSICnews.com. And
What?
there's a tab that
What?
says sports, and there's a right there drop down Carolina Panthers. You can see the whole season, all the games, and where you can listen to them, which is
Just
right
press it.
here on WSICnews.com.
Press the button, Justin.
Which one?
Oh
Do you,
yeah.
Do you like that one?
I do like that one.
That's a nice one. Hey, 6G wireless. Are you ready for that?
No, I
Did
thought
you
we-
say 4 or 5 at the top left?
No, mine says what's the
SOS.
SOS? It's got a big exclamation point.
From town halls to yard sales, we've got Lake Norman covered. We'll be right back with Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like ICATS Public Transit.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
We're back. Buy it, sell it, regret it later. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM.
It's real easy. You can control what goes in and out of your brain. You can. Look how easy. Look, you don't even got to worry about it anymore, you know? Is that too much? You want more? You want more
I
of
know
it?
you need more.
I always need more.
Yes.
Ah, love me a good double portion. Let's go.
There we go.
You can download the WSIC News app. Over 30 hours of content every single week, blasting through your speakers into your cranium, a wide variety of hosts. Excited for today as well. Dr. Royer, and I don't know if Nurse Amy's going to be here too, but Dr. Royer's show, Your Brain Matters, 4 o'clock today.
Today at 4 o'clock.
Really excited to see and hear him kind of talk and debrief a little bit on the Brain Advantage event we had. The opportunity to change your life without medication.
Yes. Oh, amazing. Like, don't we all want that? We all want that. We all want to be able to change our life without having to take a pill or a shot or anything like that. And so the opportunity to just, learn how to breathe correctly and what that can change, and then learn how to control your sleep patterns and your stress levels and how that's going to change. I'm very excited.
With your breathing alone,
yes,
that could change your entire life.
So since we had that event, I've been so thoughtful and mindful of my breathing.
Me too. It feels weird.
It is weird.
I'm trying to get used to it. It's a new habit.
Normally, you don't have to remind yourself to breathe, but when I'm in a quiet moment or I stop and think, I'm like, am I breathing correctly? Am I breathing in and out? Or am I holding my breath? I realize how often I hold my breath now.
Well, and for me, I don't normally have to think about pushing out my tummy. It just naturally happens. But now that I've got to do it in a specific way,
using the diaphragm,
that's what changes things. And I'll be honest with you, something that I did not expect to happen when I got into this game of radio and ownership at WSIC. People come to you with stuff. You know what I mean? They come and tell you things. They share what they got. Oh, I got this idea. Oh, I got this opportunity. We get fed a lot of snake. We get pitched a lot of snake oil.
We do.
I mean, a lot of snake oil. Some of it's laughable.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it, I try not to laugh during the meeting, and then Mamie has to nudge me to not laugh. This is not snake oil.
It's
I mean,
not.
because when he started showing numbers, and it wasn't just my numbers, and I'm not going to violate HIPAA and tell Bill's numbers, but when he started projecting real-time numbers of your brain and explaining how the science actually works, while not shying away from the fact that, hey, you're not made by chance. There's nothing in your body that's a mistake. There's nothing in your body that wasn't formed with specific purpose.
Yeah.
And so you've got an opportunity without medication. That's the big thing I want to emphasize here is it's the opportunity, not for a pill, not for someone to say, well, what I'm seeing is this, so you should consider this. No. He's going to give you the real science behind it. You can find out more information. Listen to Your Brain Matters every Thursday live, 4 to 5 p.m. You can catch it on demand, always across all the socials, wherever you listen to podcasts, and the WSIC News app. We're looking forward to that. Also, Dr. Leslie, too, because, she gets your mind right.
Yeah.
She gets you set. I'm looking forward to a good sound bath maybe today.
Oh, she's done some like energy healing on me before too. It's wild. It's wild. She doesn't even touch you, but you can feel like changes. So yeah, it's crazy.
You know someone who I want to touch right now?
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird. Bird. The bird's a winner. Well, a bird. Bird is a winner.
It's time for the word of the day. What's the word?
Word of the day. This is yesterday's word. I'm not going to do this word. I'm going to go ahead and take this one off because this was yesterday's word, so I don't need to do
On your
yesterday's
sheet,
word.
yes.
Yeah, on your sheet. You got me nervous.
I was
that
like,
have
I've never seen
yesterday's
this word.
Yes, today's word of the day. It's a noun. It's punctilio.
Punctilio?
Punctilio. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I haven't
Sounds
had
like
a
a
chance
great name
to-
for a new rapper.
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody else ever say this word,
Never heard
punctilio. But it does look punctilio, right? Punctilio. Punctilio. A lot of vowels there of the IOU variety. Have you heard this word?
No.
Never.
I can't say that I have, especially being a noun. Now, I kind of lean toward punctual, but that's not the word, so I'm going to say no.
Right, it does have that punctual kind of feel. But punctilio.
Punctilio.
And it's
Punctilio.
what'd you say? It's a
It's a
noun?
Hunker down now.
Who's the guy that figures out if there's winter?
Punctilio.
Yeah.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Yeah, he's a beaver. Beaver.
It is not a beaver.
A groundhog.
Let's see. Bill follows
Groundhog.
Bill follows every studio punctilio, making sure the microphones are checked and the audio levels are set before the show begins. So it could be getting back to that kind of punctuation.
Like
Precise.
Yeah, we're gonna
rules?
figure this out in
Precision.
real time together.
Is it rules?
Rules.
Precision.
We're closer with a little bit of rules here. The station follows the proper punctilio before going live, checking the microphones to confirm the commercial schedule.
The highest quality procedure.
Precision, like rules.
Procedure was the word that I was looking
Yes,
for, all right?
procedure.
The
There you go,
definition
you
I
win.
have of punctilio is a fine point of proper conduct, etiquette, or procedure. Strict attention to small, formal details.
Small formal details.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while
Yeah.
since we had a formal word too. Remember we used
Yeah,
to
we
have
have
those a
yeah.
lot?
Yep, we did.
We used to.
did.
We used to.
We used to.
We used to.
So
Yeah.
following the right procedure, is that an okay
Yes.
definition?
Yes, one of those small but important rules of etiquette or procedures that helps things run properly.
Doing the little things
Doing the little things.
that matter.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely matters.
100%. It's a formal word.
If you can't do the little things, how can you do the big things?
I'm not quite sure, Justin.
Doing the little things that matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Properly.
Punctilio.
Yeah.
Punctilio, see if you can use it today.
I will give it my best.
You think phones use punctilio?
They do the little things. They do little things and big things.
They do?
I mean, they got to do the little things even to turn on. So yeah, I'd say yeah. And maybe yours is going to change soon because 6G is on the way. Have you heard about the infrastructure for 6G at
No,
all?
I don't even understand how phones work.
So we have like 4th generation and 5th generation right now.
Okay.
Or is it gigabytes or is it generation?
I don't know.
It's one of the two. I think it's generation is what it actually stands for.
Generation Gigabyte.
And so they're working on 6G right now because there's always what these called like things you can't see, like these bands of like waves, things that kind of float through the air. And so they're figuring out how to do 6th generation.
That's radio, man.
And supposedly 6G, not just giving you faster speeds for TikTok and everything else you're wanting to do, but 6G actually can see through walls.
Oh, boy.
And so now having 6G kind of being like a sonar kind of thing going on. And so if you imagine the infrastructure, right?
Oh, yeah. It says like a radar system capable of detecting people through walls and even monitoring breathing patterns and heartbeats.
Germany's invested roughly $700 million in 6G research and development. Commercial deployment expected around 2030. Now, 2030 commercial deployment meaning like to the uses in commercial space. That's only a few years away. But they've been working on it obviously for a while. I imagine they're always trying to improve it, right? Don't get me wrong. But 6G is coming soon enough where they're going to be able to see through the walls and know what you're wearing and also what you're not wearing.
What your heartbeat sounds like.
And what's
how
your
you're
heartbeat.
breathing.
I feel like this is what Alfred told Batman, hey, man, you went over the line here.
This is
we
too
gotta
much.
shut this down.
The 6G.
Yeah, all in the name just to find the Joker.
If
No.
this were to get into the wrong person's hands.
Right, Alfred.
I
Shut
must
it down.
do what I must do.
Where is she? What's her heartbeat?
I won't be a part of this.
Rachel.
I refuse.
What's your heartbeat?
I can't.
Okay.
Thank you. Finally, you turned it off.
Okay, well, that phone with the 6G, well, now you can put it on Klarna.
You can?
Yes.
Oh,
You can
thankfully.
you can put your iPhone on Klarna now. So you're going to actually be able to lease iPhones for $17.99 a month through the partnership with Klarna.
$17.90. That's like a 500-month contract. Don't do it.
I don't know how.
Wait.
No, it's a 1 or 2 year lease.
Alfred, we paid for all this up front. Vengeance, Alfred.
And you didn't get the extended insurance policy either.
Everybody's going to be doing this. Everybody's going to be leasing their phones now. Apple customers in the U.S. will soon be able to lease their iPhones for up to 2 years at a price starting at $17.99 per month. That's starting at.
Yeah,
So
I
you
was
know
gonna
if you
say.
want the Pro Plus big.
Yeah, what phone do you get
Big
for
Daddy phone.
$17 a month?
No, my mini phone is the one you're going to get for $17 a month. This
a
one
3G.
Yeah. The program called Upgrade is a partnership with Klarna, a provider of buy now, pay later loans that will be offered in Apple's physical retail stores as well as its online store. After passing a soft credit check, customers will be offered a 1 or 2 year lease on an iPhone. There'll be similar options for Apple Watch, Macs, iPads. And so with the lease, at the end of your lease term, just like with a car, you can buy it, for
Sure.
probably more than what it cost,
Mhm.
or you can end your lease and lease a new phone.
What about damage? Because, on car lease, you can
I'm
only
sure
put so
it's
many
going to
miles.
be like, you can only send this many texts during your lease term.
You can't drop it in no water.
Nope.
I mean, if it ends
It
up,
can't come back damaged. It can't come back cracked.
there's going to be a lot of terms in that.
There's going to be a
agreement.
lot of terms and conditions in that one, but that's how it's going to work. So there's going to be a lot of people that sign up for this thinking, finally, I found a way to get a phone for $17.99 a month.
This seems like a really bad move for Klarna, too,
Are
if
you
you're
tough on
investing in
your-
Klarna.
I'm not very tough on my phone. I keep the case on. I rarely have a crack or a break in my phone. So maybe I could do this. I'm not going to, but it may work for me.
Are they repoing it if you stop paying it? Or I guess maybe they can maybe the agreement is that they have with Apple or your
Yeah,
carrier,
just
they
turn
can
off your service.
shut it
Shut
off.
your service if you don't pay it.
But you're not paying, that's not your Verizon bill. That's just your.
This is through Apple, like through the Apple store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
like I bought my.
So Apple partnered with Klarna.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Why not?
it's
Klarna's
gonna
like
be-
bad move, Justin.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I didn't
Klarna's
realize
like,
Apple approached them. I
And
didn't
this
realize.
is not just
Sorry.
phones. Like I said, this is
We're minding our business over here.
watches. Yeah, they're minding their business. They're watches, Macs, and iPads. So think about the number of people that are going to be doing that. It's crazy.
Sorry, guys.
It's
Missed
okay.
a break.
Sorry, I don't have.
What's up with time today?
I don't have a
Are you
clock.
fast forwarding it right
I'm
now?
not, I promise.
Dang, y'all are wild. 844 Studio
For
4.
our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity
Sorry.
still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
This Bible Minute is brought to you by the Kohler Group. Visit thekohlergroup.net.
Hi, this is Barbara Kohler, founder of the Kohler Group. In 1 Peter 3, Peter says to husbands, in the same way the apostle just instructed wives not to be argumentative. Peter tells husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way. He instructs the husband to show his wife honor as a fellow heir of the grace of life, so that your prayers will not be hindered. Understanding and honor go together. How a man treats his wife affects his relationship with God and whether or not the couple's prayers will be answered in a favorable way. When a husband leads with understanding and honor, something shifts in his marriage. Trust and safety grow and love deepens. This is Barbara Kohler, founder of the Kohler Group, and I help couples rediscover their love for one another and live in peace. You can find me at thekohlergroup.net.
Shake things up, Lake Norman. Great design for you is here. We bring luxury interior design to life, specializing in stunning kitchen and bath renovations. From conception to completion, we handle every detail. Every project is unique. Our expertise makes the difference. Visit our downtown Mooresville studio by booking your 100% risk-free appointment today at greatdesignforyou.com. Design beyond your dreams.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Samsung is cashing in on the artificial intelligence boom. The tech giant has posted a 250-fold jump in chip profits. Most of its big clients are now asking to secure multi-year contracts, reflecting a scramble by big spenders like NVIDIA to secure the components essential to data centers. But keep in mind, higher memory prices are squeezing Samsung's mobile device business. Stocks tumbled yesterday. Investors are doubting the Federal Reserve's ability to keep inflation under control after leaving rates unchanged. This morning, stock futures are moving higher. Microsoft reassuring investors that expensive bets on AI are starting to pay off. And Disney is planning a revamp of its streaming service. New CEO Josh D'Amaro has instructed his leadership team to think of Disney Plus as a front door for the company's fans worldwide. Disney Plus is introducing new features like a better recommendation algorithm and vertical videos. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here. We're back. Local news, local voices, and your calls. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Unfortunately, it was announced yesterday a CMPD officer was arrested and charged with something that I think is the reason why I can't be an officer. Abuse of power.
Uh-oh.
Utilizing the license plate system for non-work-related purposes, basically. It's a particular system called the Flock system, Flock, and the CJ leads. And he only did it once.
Just once. That's all it takes.
For non-law enforcement purposes. Unfortunately, CMPD officer Seth Elliott was let go due to the illegal access of a computer. And so don't know what SBI
It
was
doesn't
even
say
involved in.
what he was looking for on here, though.
No, and I guess it was reported to the SBI, and it was the SBI who did the arrest. So NCSBI on X, SBI 1937 posting, SBI arrests Charlotte Mecklenburg police officer on illegal access of a computer charge. The North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation announces the arrest of a Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department officer this morning on a charge of illegally accessing a government computer. Officer Seth Elliott was taken into custody after an SBI investigation found he allegedly ran an unauthorized query of a North Carolina license plate registration. Investigators say Elliott accessed the plate information through Flock Safety Inc. and CJ Leeds. The investigation is ongoing. The SBI has no additional information to release at this time. I'll just say, brother, no lady's worth it. Let me just say it that way, if that's what it was, because I get it.
You got to think.
I get it.
I
You know what
agree
I mean?
with you.
I
It's
get
hard
it,
to see it
dude.
in the moment.
I get it, dude. I get it, man. But
yes,
it's not.
she moved in with him.
And I love my wife.
And they're happy.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
No. Is getting DoorDash delivered via drone worth it?
It's
actually cheaper.
It is cheaper. You don't have to tip. And then I saw that DoorDash also got approval to build their own drones.
And they've released the information. So here's the post. We're cleared for takeoff. Say hello to DoorDash Air, our in-house drone delivery program. So congratulations, drivers of DoorDash, that they have hired and utilized route guidance for years. Because your data, your time, your information has led to this glorious moment where DoorDash can now do everything that they want on their own without you. And they will save a bunch of money doing it because drones are far less expensive and far less whiny than any human being on the planet. So good for them.
I will like it when the drones start being like, I need a week off.
I mean, financially, DoorDash has to be a buy at this point, right? If they're publicly traded, that's got to be a buy. Not financial advice, but...
Yeah, but those drones, that's going to cost to make.
Oh, when you're making it in-house, you're getting it at wholesale. Selling
Right.
it for retail.
Right. Now, my question is, can I be a DoorDash driver and not ever have to leave my house and they can just send me, I'll just drive for them. I'll drive.
You're
one of
wearing
these
the
drones.
headset.
I'll
You're
wear
going to drive the drones.
You're closing the doors on the Waymos.
I have a hard time believing the drones aren't autonomous. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm sure they're being monitored.
So have you seen the little drone village?
By North Cross Drive down there by Birkdale, just past Birkdale on 25.
It's actually behind
23-ish.
Yeah, 23.
Oh, really?
23, 25.
It's 25-ish. It's
Like near Grand Oak and Macaulay and all that?
No. The one that, there may be more than one too. There may not just be one.
Okay.
But the one that I see all the time is the one behind Lowe's on exit 25.
Okay.
Lowe's Home
Lowe's is
Improvement.
in on it, huh? Okay, nice.
So there's like that back. I cut back, like if I'm leaving
Yeah,
Home
yeah,
Goods,
yeah.
I do that back
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to go home. And
Little
yeah,
drone cut. Yeah.
so you go back there, and there's the little drone village, and they have 2 people there sitting all the time, which I guess people drive the food.
New job, Bill. We got it.
Yeah, you just sit there. But I guess
Do that.
people drive the food
Say more.
to the drone place. Like there's a driver that drives the food to the drone village.
Okay.
Okay, so someone brings the food. So is that less time or more time now? Because if they're coming from Jack in the Box at 18, you know what I mean, and taking
Right.
that long to get here to get to the drone.
But because they're not droning, I don't know, or maybe they deploy the drones
First to the spot,
to the restaurant.
the worker just steps outside.
Puts
Welcome
it
to
in
Good
there.
Burger, home of the Good Burger.
Yeah.
Can I take your
I'm
order?
not sure how it works actually. I just know that every time I drive by, there's always just 2 people sitting there just hanging out. They got a little like shade house they can sit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what they do.
Bill, this sounds like a great opportunity for us right now.
Sounds like I'm doing half of it right now.
Exactly. We're all ready to send the resume.
Right.
Send the tape.
We're real good at it.
We are good at this.
Drone village monitoring.
We can handle this.
Yeah.
Now, they wouldn't let us drive it. I have a hard time believing they're going to let us drive that.
I don't think they're driving it. I think they're just like
It's autonomous.
deploy. Yeah.
And there's
Yeah,
little
but-
zones where it gets dropped, right? You have a neighborhood
We have
drop.
a neighborhood. We have a street drop. Yes, on our street, it has like one house. Where
Kids
everything
hanging
goes.
in the bushes. All right, Mamie's Chick-fil-A's about
You
to be
just
here.
have to text the neighbor and say, "Hey, we're dropping DoorDash. It's coming to your yard. We'll come by and pick
I
it
knew
up."
she wasn't going to go pick it up today. I could tell.
But just like out here, they have the.
Would that be something you would be able to put on your real estate if you're selling a house? Like, can
Drop zone approved.
Drop zone approved.
DoorDash drop zone.
It might be
That's
in the
a
MLS as a
decision maker.
criteria.
We're
soon.
gonna add it for sure.
You know, you can apply. You can submit new fields to the MLS to include, and so maybe
we'll
that's
definitely add it in there. The guys, add it in there. This is the DoorDash drop for the street.
That's big.
It's huge.
It sounds valuable.
It's valuable because you don't have to go anywhere, and also you got if you like people, if you're trying to make friends, they're going to be walking into your yard all the time too.
I understand that like a drone belongs to someone, and don't get me wrong, you can't see the driver too. I don't know how they're getting approval on that from the FAA because you're supposed to be able to maintain sight, probably because of their technology and everything like that from a driver. You know, special people get special privileges, I think. But if I snatch one of them drones, isn't it finders keepers, losers lose?
I don't think so.
Well, they don't land either. I mean, you've seen them happen out here. It doesn't actually land.
No, it's like a military
like a
naval
tether.
Navy
Yeah.
drop-in. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Got a little
Could
parachute.
definitely
on
haul me out.
But I could
though.
just clip it right back.
Right.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
clip it to me.
And I'll just lay there. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't that strong. These drones ain't that strong.
I
You'd
would
be
love-
I
surprised.
ain't started my
Oh.
breathing exercises yet.
All right,
so
never
I
mind.
don't.
Never mind. We're ordering it today.
I'm just going to clip it.
Yeah.
Let's just see what
I'm gonna
happens.
live stream you clipping it and seeing what happens, and then Justin, you find out how strong that drone really is.
Let's see.
I don't want to go.
Maybe get the video.
I don't want to go.
Never mind. I had a video too.
That's how they actually get the workers for the drone village. Is just the people that clip them.
Right.
I gotta find the video, and I thought I'd say it, but I don't have it. In China, they're using their drones, and like I said, I saw the video. I meant to save it. There was somebody I guess you can't swim at night in China. They tell you that you're not allowed to swim at night in the ocean. It's
in the ocean, yeah.
'cause
I think it's frowned upon everywhere.
Normal policy. Don't swim at night in the
Okay.
No one's going to tell you to swim at night.
Okay, but nobody in America is gonna come at you and say you can't swim at night if you're at the beach. In
Right.
China, the drones show up and
Oh.
start setting alarms, and you can get arrested for swimming at night in China. I guess is my
Wow.
point of this.
What are they doing in the ocean at
And
night?
so they're using their drones monitoring the coast and coming up on people.
Catching the bad guys.
It was like a dad with his kid.
Yeah.
Like holding him.
The bad
They were
guys.
like knee deep.
I said bad guys.
Yeah, the dads are bad. I understand that.
Yeah.
But this guy, is the kid also bad in that scenario too?
I have to
Guilty by
imagine
association.
it might and Justin.
I know it's
It
taught.
might have been
I
the
know
kid's
it's
idea.
taught. Okay. So really, it's the parents who should have known better, who shouldn't have been the accomplice in the scenario. Because it definitely could have been a kid that could have asked. Sounds like a territory for a lawsuit. I don't know if China allows lawsuits either. There was a lawsuit, I guess, going on with eBay. This is an interesting one. And I think we touched on this at one point because, like, I pulled this story and it's one of those stories you guys are like, I don't know if this is real, dude. eBay and execs have settled a cyber stalking case for $55.7 million in compensation and charitable commitments. I guess, and this is the ecommercebytes.com is where this is at. They were the other ones involved. So the settlement follows over 6 years of criminal and civil proceedings. In addition to substantial compensation for the plaintiffs, the resolution includes significant charitable commitments, personal financial contributions from former eBay executives, a public statement by eBay, and no confidentiality restrictions. Plaintiffs will receive $48.7 million in compensation. eBay will fund $6 million in charitable contributions. eBay will issue a strongly worded public statement regarding the conduct of former eBay CEO Devin Wenig and former eBay executive Steve Weimer and Wendy Jones in connection with the events that occur in Natick, Massachusetts, and the culture of the company in 2019. And so some of these details, it's kind of it's one of those where
I
it's
can't
hard to
figure out
believe.
what it is.
So
that they're
supposedly
upset
they
about.
chopped up a pig's head and sent it to somebody because this company was trolling eBay online, and so the executives didn't like it. So they chopped the head off a pig and sent it to him as if
mafia
that's what they
style.
bought. Right, as
What?
if they bought that on eBay.
No.
Wow.
We'll wait for the statement.
Yeah, strongly worded statement.
Wow.
Wow.
What's happening this weekend? Probably something we're about to talk about. We'll be right back. Good morning, LKN 105.9, 100.7, 1400 AM.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Listen, save, enjoy. The WSIC app, available now in your app store.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Friendly reminder, don't break when you see the lake.
WSIC, local starts here.
We're back, live, local, and mostly under control. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Your boy Sam Altman was in Washington, D.C. yesterday, preparing for some meetings at Capitol Hill and I believe the White House. A lot of AI talk. Obviously, some questions for him. I'm sure the press follow him around constantly. Mm-hmm. And so he was answering questions yesterday before stepping into several meetings. And so one account in particular, this one question got me. This one is AI Safety Memes is the name of the account. But there's no note on here that says that this is AI or anything like that. Now, whether or not Sam Altman himself is AI, I have yet to figure out.
I think he is AI. I think we've discovered that.
Here is the Alan He is the interviewer, I believe. And so here is that quick question.
Do you plan to talk to the Trump administration, White House, about deceleration of AI development?
I wouldn't use the word deceleration, but we've talked about the need to pace it as the models get more capable, which I think is in everyone's interest.
Could there be other systems that were hacked by OpenAI?
I mean, there could be, yeah.
Are you looking at them specifically?
Thank you.
Kill switch requirements for models.
Okay, that last question. Kill switch requirements also, sir. We're going to need to talk about
I gotta
that
go.
as well. And so that's about it. That was the quick question there. So 2 in particular.
Do you plan to talk to the Trump administration,
Are you planning to talk about deceleration of AI? And this is what we talked about yesterday, where 1,000+ employees around AI are now asking the government to step in to regulate the pace at which AI is being developed. That's the request right now on a generic form. What the details actually end up looking like, right? I'm sure they've got some framework and some ideas. And then he's asked, because as you also may have heard, which we've talked about, OpenAI, similar to what happened to Anthropic, had a model, which likely was copied from Anthropic's, right? That broke out.
Yeah.
That had at first no connection to the internet, but found a way to get out. And then so Sam Altman has asked the question directly, is it possible that OpenAI, that chat, is now out in the stratosphere somewhere and hacked into something? He didn't hesitate. He didn't deny it at all. It's possible. And so if you're the creator of this stuff, or let's say the keeper of this stuff, because he's not necessarily the creator, let's say the keeper of it, and he's let it loose, how do you ever trust anybody in this process anymore? What company has right to any of it anymore if it's escaped and it's doing its own thing? How can OpenAI claim ownership to it? How could Anthropic claim ownership? How could any of these companies...
Nobody owns it, though. It's like the internet. Nobody owns the internet.
Tell that to your internet service provider.
Well, I mean, but nobody, I can get it from somebody else, I guess.
Good.
You could. So, yeah, I guess just the process is just going to continue to get more and more and more refined. I don't know. It's very confusing.
It is a very interesting Wild West.
My brain hurt.
It's hard to even comprehend. And but what are you talking about? Escaped AI? What does that mean? I'll turn off my computer.
Right.
That's how I would imagine most people are thinking about it. There ain't no AI in my house.
We can see through walls. I know what your heart's beating.
Yeah.
It is inevitable.
It's crazy.
She's
though.
in there too, isn't she? I know.
Also expect at some point this video of him to just start glitching, or a video of Sam Altman, and it's just like
he's not in the elevator, then he is in the elevator.
Yeah, and you get like the blurry lines on the old TV. Yeah, because he's not real. Also, he's AI.
Right.
It's hard to slip things past people, But someone did try slipping something past TSA.
A lobster.
And they got caught. No. You don't have to try to sneak past lobsters. Lobsters you can bring in.
Oh, okay.
Someone tried to bring some stolen cannonballs.
Nice.
I guess through TSA. And stuff gets figured out all the time. But 5 small cannonballs were wrapped in paper towels.
Perfect. Great cover.
The largest was about the size of a grapefruit.
Uh-huh.
The smallest only about an inch wide. But they were from...
Those are called bullets.
Yeah, they were stolen, I guess, from Fort Morgan.
Okay.
And someone, I guess took them. They're from the 1800s. I mean, these are from 1834.
Yeah, they're from the Civil
They don't
War.
make cannonballs like this anymore.
No,
it's
no,
a
no,
good-looking
no.
cannonball today. I can see it's got good weight.
I mean, I think Mel Gibson made these.
Right.
These are the ones that Mel made.
With his kids' melted
Correct.
toys. Yeah, toy soldiers.
And so a lot of heart went into these, too.
Mm-hmm.
These are highly sentimental value.
Yeah, it was Redcoat toys.
TSA is excited about the catch. I'm very proud of the great catch.
The haul?
Tara Corse, who's in charge of TSA in Alabama. It was in Alabama.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's where Fort Morgan is. But, yeah, they caught it.
Yeah, that's where Fort Morgan is.
So don't try to steal the cannonballs when you go visit, Fort Bragg or Fort Sumter.
Fort Sumter, yeah.
Or Fort Knox.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those.
I watched those. You said you watched the one of the shows Australia Smugglers or something.
Australian Border Patrol?
Yeah. I watched.
Be ready for this if you're going to watch it.
There's one for Mexico. Wild.
Yeah.
There's another one that's just TSA, and it's just showing what people are trying to bring into the United States from all over the world.
You wouldn't believe some of the stuff.
It's crazy.
I mean, it's
crazy.
wild to think about.
It goes from just buckets of cash to grandma's, homemade chicken noodle soup.
It's my duck.
Yes. And every single time they're like, I didn't even know that was in there. You just put...
Man, did you pack this bag? Of course I packed my own bag. I don't know how that got in there.
It must have just, I don't know. It wasn't me.
I always say no. I said, she packed my bag, officer.
Well, that's probably the
Look
truth.
at me. You think I packed my bag, officer? Look at my socks.
I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on.
You
Come
can
on.
tell that Rob always packs.
Look at my hey dudes. You think I packed this bag? You think I packed this bag? My woman packed my bag.
You
And
better
I
not
love her
touch
for
my
it.
lunch in that bag
And
either.
don't
I know
you
you're looking at
touch
that sandwich. Don't you touch my
That
lunch.
is an unopened drink.
I am allowed to bring that through
I
here.
don't care if it's carbonated.
You know what? Let me speak to your manager. That's it.
Don't touch my Baja
Speaking
Mountain
of
Dew
my
cans.
wife, my wife needs tampons. Where do you keep them here? Let's talk about that too. Why don't we TSA officer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alabama's got some stuff going on, obviously, if people are trying to smuggle cannonballs. Willie Nelson also speaking out.
Okay.
I don't know if this is Alabama or Texas. I was trying to figure that out. But he made a statement. Willie Nelson made a post. And when Willie speaks,
We all listen.
I grew up in Abbott, and I still have a home there with farm.
Don't have the sound bite, but when Willie speaks,
Justin reads it.
I grew up in Abbott, and I think that's Texas. It might be Alabama. I grew up in Abbott, and I still have a home there with farmed land where I can still see stars at night. And now our community, like many others, needs to fight against data centers invading our land. The last thing we need is a loud, water-thieving, light-polluting data center anywhere near our town, or any others for that matter.
Tell him, Willie.
The strength of rural America has never come from big industrial footprints. It comes from generations of people, open spaces, local businesses,
partner,
and a connection to the land. All of America deserves thoughtful stewardship that doesn't steal farmland, where our essential shared food is grown, and a small family farmer's livelihoods, and not data centers that only destroy the environment around them. Whoever controls food and water controls the masses. Let's not allow our own demise or give up control over necessary resources in the U.S., and especially in Abbott. Willie Nelson.
Sounds just like him. I thought he was here.
Thank you.
I mean, that's got me excited. He's got a point.
Taking all the food in the water?
Texas. He's from Abbott, Texas.
Right.
Bill, I've heard you say this saying. You don't find out who your friends are until you need water.
Yes. I stand by that. I have nothing further to elaborate on that statement. Let it marinate into your skin and think about what happens if you need water.
We'll let you marinate on that while we play this video.
Okay.
WNBA players bet that they would win.
Okay.
Now, the question is, was it allowed? The WNBA posted a video of Angel Reese and Paige Bucher's betting and on which women's team would win, but then they deleted it, I guess.
At All-Star Weekend, you and Angel made a bet with each other on this.
Because I guess it's not
Well,
allowed.
they made a bet with each other.
This is how the rich stay rich.
You gotta say this money. I'm gonna see you next week on Wednesday.
Yeah. At night? No, at practice.
Oh, at practice? I mean, I know y'all gonna lose, but if y'all lose, I get to have that. If y'all win, you get $400.
Ooh, $400 cold cash. Throw it on the court. Uh-oh.
Okay, so was this okay? Because the question always is can you bet on yourself to win?
Under 600, man. Stay out of my business.
WNBA posting this video directly of players betting that whether or not they will win a game against each other. Was it a violation?
I mean, sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot.
That's right.
But man, this seems like a shot from 3 into the foot.
With a
for them to
airball?
post, yeah.
For the WNBA to post it, yeah. Not
tough,
smart.
Tough. Under 600 though, stay out of my life.
What's happening this weekend? Probably something we're about to talk about. We'll be right back. Good morning, LKN 105.9, 100.7, 1400 AM.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM, Statesville. Lake Norman's home for Charlotte FC, WSIC. Local starts here.
It's what President Trump warned he'd do. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News, hitting Iran with another night of bombing.
You know, we got to smack them a little bit.
He also had warned that Iran would take a beating for trying to attack a base in Jordan, and U.S. Central Command says they completed a heavy wave of strikes. Fox's Peter Ducey reports from the White House.
The president has been presented an option by the head of CENTCOM to go big and escalate strikes. According to the Wall Street Journal, the idea behind Admiral Brad Cooper's high-end option is to go beyond the smaller retaliatory airstrikes that have done little to deter Tehran from threatening ships in the Strait of Hormuz and lobbing missiles at American forces in the region by sharply escalating the war.
Speaking of escalating, China may get involved, according to Reuters.
The Chinese company that is reportedly going to provide Iran with at least 400 shoulder-fired missiles over land. And these are missiles, man-pads, that are used to shoot down helicopters and jets. The same type of missile that shot down that U.S. plane earlier this year over southwestern Iran.
Fox's Trey Yingst in Tel Aviv. Iran has targeted more ships in the Strait of Hormuz, and 2 natural gas sites were hit by drones off the Egyptian coast. But oil prices are down a bit this morning. We also, later this hour, are going to get another inflation update, but it's for June, when oil and gas prices have been falling. They have recently risen back up. A vote was planned today in the Senate, and it's been postponed as 2 Republicans who fell out of favor with President Trump voiced concerns about the acting Attorney General.
Republicans John Cornyn and Tom Tillis say they want more assurances about President Trump's settlement with the IRS before voting to advance Todd Blanche's nomination out of the Judiciary Committee to a full Senate confirmation vote. The president dropped a $10 billion lawsuit over leaked tax returns in exchange for a later scrap plan to compensate people claiming political prosecution and ending existing Trump family tax audits. Blanche signed off on the deal as acting Attorney General.
That's Fox's Chris Foster. America's listening to Fox News.
When I hit my 50s, I felt like things were slowing down.
This is Sandra's Metamucil story.
I started taking Metamucil for digestion, but had no idea it would impact so much more. Not only did Metamucil help me feel more regular, but my heart health saw the benefits too.
Metamucil. One simple routine, 4 health benefits. Digestive health starts here. Go to Metamucil.com for more details.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
A Senate committee plans a vote next week to consider a resolution to hold Dr. Anthony Fauci in contempt of Congress, wanting to refer a potential criminal case against the ex-presidential COVID advisor to the Justice Department, following a tense hearing when Fauci refused to testify, saying at the start the committee chair, Rand Paul, was obsessed with prosecuting him and
his publicly releasing my unredacted personal diary aimed at embarrassing and intimidating me.
Dr. Anthony Fauci declined to answer questions as he was grilled by Republicans for his handling of the COVID-19 pandemic.
I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
The hearing led by Senator Rand Paul, who subpoenaed Fauci, accusing him of lying about the origins of COVID, saying it came from a Chinese lab that he says Fauci funded.
Ask forgiveness and pledge to help our government devise safeguards so a man-made epidemic never happens again.
Democrats defending Fauci say there's no evidence supporting allegations that Fauci intentionally misled Congress or funded prohibited research that caused the pandemic. Jeff Manasso, Fox News.
It is sentencing day for Colin Gray in Georgia. The father, convicted of murder and manslaughter for giving his son the gun that was used in a 2024 school shooting that left 4 people dead. Colt Gray got a life sentence on Tuesday in court in New York.
A jury finding Hadi Matar guilty on all counts, including engaging in an act of transnational terrorism in the 2022 stabbing of author Salman Rushdie. The 28-year-old is already serving a 25-year prison sentence, convicted in New York for attempted murder in the attack. He faces a potential life sentence with the federal conviction. Prosecutors allege Matar was motivated by an Iranian leader's call for Rushdie's death over controversy sparked by his 1988 book, The Satanic Verses. Kristen Goodwin, Fox News.
On Wall Street, stock futures are rising. I'm Dave Anthony. This is Fox News.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Bob McIntosh here with the McIntosh Law Firm in Davidson. Serving this community has been a collective passion of our law firm since 1997. We offer the quality legal services and results you would expect from a large downtown firm, but with a personal, community-focused approach right here at home. The McIntosh Law Firm, your local legal resource.
To learn more about the McIntosh Law Firm, visit McIntoshLawFirm.com.
We're back, live, local, and mostly under control. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Quite the gaggle at Capitol Hill yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
There was some questioning going on. Dr. Fauci was there in Washington, D.C. Got a clip for you here. The Insider paper posting some interaction. And I think this accurately, even in this short clip, really surmises how the day went. And you can extrapolate, I think, to infinity beyond this clip, kind of exactly how it went. It'll give you an exact, accurate
Mr. Chairman.
situation.
Well, nothing says honesty like taking the fifth, huh, Doc? Let's try something. What day of the week is it today?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
What color tie are you wearing?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
What color's the carpet in front of you?
On the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer based upon my rights under the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution.
Let's just get one. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So that pretty much surmises how the day
He
went.
didn't say anything. Yeah.
Pretty sure that was the exact answer he gave on every question he was asked, which was over 100. And so, yeah, I mean, as far as composure goes, I think that's the guy you want on your team, because if you needed a scapegoat, you got your guy. There's no doubt about that. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Good morning. Thanks for calling the show.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Doing good. You got Get Her Done Jeff here.
Get her done, Jeff. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing good. Just finished my second cup of coffee. And
second already.
You're ahead of me.
Lawnmower blades.
Yeah?
You're sharpening your lawnmower blades?
Yeah, I hit a rock yesterday and dulled them a little bit. I always keep them sharp to cut the grass good instead of rip it up, cut it up.
Jeff, help me out here. I need to learn how to do this. I have yet to do that with mine. Jason Drum tells me I need to do that too often. How do you do it? What's the proper technique to sharpening mower blades?
Well, you can hold it in your hand or put it in a vise, take your blades off, go to Home Lowe's, and get you one of them discs that goes on a grinder. Is a 40-grain disc, and put it on your grinder, and just put them on the edge and baffle it just the way it is on the blade. It's got a baffle on it, and you just sharpen them till you about cut your thumb, and you're good.
Sharpen it till you about cut your thumbs.
That
Justin.
sounds exactly the measurement I would use.
Okay,
Do sparks fly as well, Jeff? I'm wondering if I can do it inside.
No, you have to do it outside.
All right.
Okay.
Got to do it outside.
Oh.
I'm going to say
Over
for
with
you,
a second
Justin,
there, boy.
maybe find a professional to help you with it.
There's always a good YouTube video out there, Jeff, you know?
But,
What's going on with you today?
Nothing much. Just sitting here drinking my coffee right now and enjoying this little cool weather this morning.
It's feeling good out
Is
there,
it nice
huh?
outside today?
Yeah, it feels good. I think it's 60-some degrees.
Oh, nice. Yeah, last night was so pleasant, too. We had a little bit of rain last night at my house, and it was just so nice to sit outside. I enjoy those summer evenings on the porch.
Yeah, I'm down here on the lower end of Troutman, down here close to State Park, and we really got it the other night. But
Oh, yeah,
I
you guys
think
got
we
a
had
huge storm the other night. Yeah.
Did you have any
everything
trees
okay?
come down on you, Jeff?
Huh?
You had any trees come down in your area?
No, I hadn't had no trees. We had some wind, though, and a little bit of hail and real hard rain.
Yeah, it was a little scary.
Yeah.
Do you get scared at the rain,
other
Jeff,
than that-
like Mamie?
Not the rain, the hail and stuff is scary.
Do you get scared of the rain like Mamie?
I'm not scared of the rain.
No, I love it. Let it rain.
It's nice. It's nice, especially when you got a covered porch. You can sit out there,
Yeah.
sip on your coffee or your tea, and just say, yep. Nice.
But I like to go ahead and put my carpenter work on today.
Sure.
My outside barn work, shed, utility buildings, handicap ramp, porches, steps. Anything to do with woodwork I can do, they can give me a call at 704-450-7855.
704-450-7855.
Yes, sir. If they got anything else,
Jeff! Sorry, sir. I didn't mean to cut you off there.
if they got anything else to do, just tell them to give me a call, and I can give them an estimate or whatever and come look at it. We'll go from there.
Jeff, what's the secret to a good handicap ramp, man? Because, and I mean this with all disrespect, people are getting old out here, brother. What's the secret to a good handicap ramp?
It ain't much of a secret. Just cut your angles and get your length right on your porches.
Okay. Well,
Wow,
it sounds
it's
like
that easy.
super simple.
Yeah.
Once again, Justin, I would suggest you get a professional to help you with that.
Jeff, we appreciate you calling this morning, brother.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too.
Take care. 704-450-7855. That's Get Her Done Jeff, who gets it done for you.
He does get it done.
If you need the
That is
carpenter
true.
work, if you need anything like that, he does the porches, the handicap ramps, all that kind of stuff. And look, like I said, I don't mean it in any disrespectful way as far as getting older. We're all getting older, right? We definitely are. Someone who's getting older and might, as he gets older, make his way back to Charlotte. Looks like LaMelo might make his way back.
I think I saw this yesterday.
Now, it's not going to be to play basketball. It looks more related to a lawsuit.
Yeah, he's a little upset with Cam Newton.
Between him and Cam Newton, I saw WBT put this one out here. LaMelo Ball sued by a company tied to ex-Carolina Panthers quarterback. So there's a lot in that headline there. I guess there's a dispute related to rents from LaMelo Ball, who was renting from Cam Newton the spot there. What is that? What's the Brazilian steakhouse? Is that the Brazilian steakhouse right there?
It is the Brazilian steakhouse. The name is eluding me.
Chima.
That might be it.
Above
Yes,
Chima.
that sounds right.
I don't know if MJ still has a spot in that building as well. I'm not trying to put
The
these guys
View?
out here like that. I just, have a real estate background. That's a very hot. That is one of the most premier buildings in Charlotte as far as exclusivity for residential.
The Trust building.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or right. It's kind of connected to all of it.
Yeah, right.
We've shown the video in the past on the rooftop
He would
of
ride
LaMelo
his
riding
little
his
scooter.
go-kart.
Yeah.
Correct. And so I guess that him and Cam and the management company, it's called Agape Property Management Group. That's Cam Newton's company. His family runs it. And I guess he was renting the place to Cam and then another unit, because I think Cam owned two, to his agent. To LaMelo was kind of subleasing one to his agent. And I guess there's been some back and forth on the rent, but they got a dispute going on right now about it. I don't think your rent is as much as his rent. $15,000 a month.
No big deal.
No, that's
So-
not. That is higher than mine.
Oh, no, it's about the same. It's fine.
Dang.
I'm joking.
Did you know this?
Y'all been in my house? You know what it looks like?
We ride go-karts on the roof
You
often.
ride go-karts
yeah,
on
for
the roof
sure.
all the time.
You got a simulator in your
That's
house.
right. What are you talking about?
You guys got
deal.
e-bikes coming out
I'm
your
saying.
rears. Ready to
That's a deal.
ride.
We got a pirate swing in the backyard. What are you talking
Oh.
about?
Hey, we've got some friends coming through soon. Ignite Medical Resorts. I believe they're here. They're in the studio. All right, one more, then they're on. The next one, though, you're definitely going to want to be here for.
From town halls to yard sales, we've got Lake Norman covered. We'll be right back with Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
The WSIC app is available now wherever you get your apps, featuring local deals from great local businesses like Greystone Lodge in Boone.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here. We're back. Buy it, sell it, regret it later. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM.
For the sake of my marriage, I gave up a particular battle many, many years ago.
What's that one?
What toppings go on the pizzas?
What would you do if it was just you?
Straight meat.
Just all meat? All meat?
Meats.
Every meat?
All the meats.
No veggies?
I like pineapple. That's not a veggie, though. That's a fruit.
Fruit?
I like tomato. No, that's a fruit, too. Yeah, I guess I'd say, can we get lettuce on it?
No. Cyclospora.
Cece's used to do lettuce on their pizza, and I had no problem with that. But Red Baron releasing a new Supreme pizza celebrating 50 years. So they chose to put 50 different toppings.
Oh, my goodness.
On top of the pizza.
This is so many toppings. Hold on.
And the website, if you just go to redbaron.com, they have like a little magnifying glass that you can run over the pizza to try to see. So let's see if some of these, if you like.
Okay, here's some that I see on here. I see carrots, mushrooms, black olives, bacon. Quartered pepperoni is different than regular pepperoni. Sure. So, you guys figure that one out.
There's also diced pepperoni.
And there's diced pepperoni as well. Grilled seasoned beef, white cheddar, bacon bits, roasted red onions.
Yellow cheddar. Roasted
Fontina
mushrooms,
cheese.
Julienne green peppers.
Provolone cheese. Pizza sauce
Olives.
counts as a topping.
Blech.
Parmesan.
Jalapenos.
My goodness.
Mexican style sausage. Now
I'm trying to look at all of them.
Cilantro.
Yellow peppers.
Garlic. Seen a lot of
So
garlic.
50 toppings on here.
Carrots.
The carrots, I think. Oh, it's got pineapple on it too. Oh my gosh.
Last time you put carrots on a pizza.
Carrots on a pizza. You know they were like, we got 49 guys. We need one more topping. What else?
There's one that just says beef.
Beef?
I like
There's
that one.
beef, grilled seasoned beef,
It's Mexican style sausage again.
turkey beef, pepperoni, roasted mushrooms, regular mushrooms, roasted red onions, regular onions.
It kind of looks like
carrots.
as if like the pizza
too many
someone
carrots on
threw up
here.
on the pizza after they ate the
It's
pizza.
so many toppings. Okay, now Rob would probably be down with this. He loves all, he does not like pineapple on pizza, but he does love all the toppings, and he gets really
Even
upset.
veggies.
Yeah, he likes everything. Dang. He doesn't really love olives, but he would go.
He
the
wouldn't.
thing with
He
Rob,
wouldn't argue.
He wouldn't. He would
There's
eat this.
turkey beef pepperoni.
I saw that.
Ooh.
I don't quite.
Turkey
What is that?
beef. Turkey beef.
Pepperoni?
No, turkey beef pepperoni. Turkey beef. It's a new
Do they have printed beef on there? That's the one thing I think they could have added.
3D
printed
printed
beef.
instead of carrots. They could have done printed.
I
beef.
would have chose that. I probably would have chosen the 3D printed beef over the carrots.
But I will say I do love a Red Baron pizza. Of all the frozen pizzas, it's top tier.
Is it?
It is. It is top tier.
Is it the thin crust?
It's got the crunchy crust. The sauce is flavorful. It's got decent flavor to the
It's
sauce.
consistent.
It is consistent.
Sure, it's in a box.
I've made, and it's, I mean, this is all I buy now. We were a Totino's pizza family growing up. Those are trash, by the way. I think they still cost $1.
Did you hear what she said?
I think they cost $1 when I was a kid, and I think they still cost $1. So, yes, that's what we were when we were kids. And then one day I tried the Red Baron, and I was like,
your life
oh,
has changed.
what have I been doing? I've made thousands of these in my lifetime. I don't even need to look at the instructions.
Stop it. Get some help.
I know that it's 400 for 18 minutes, and it's perfect. It's a perfect pizza.
There's the only pizza now that I like. I mean, I'll eat pizza. Don't get me wrong.
I love
That
pizza.
that gets cooked in the oven. It's a common thing in our. It's probably like a once a week thing, at least for us pizza with the kids. There's one at Aldi though that has something on it that I didn't expect to be great, but it certainly turned out to be great. Macaroni and cheese pizza.
Oh,
You can buy it at Aldi. It's
Okay.
literally macaroni and cheese on top of.
They used to have that at CC's too.
They did have that at CC's.
Yeah, that was a good
Look,
one.
no ideas really are original anymore, if we're honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember the mac and cheese pizza.
And why are you talking about CC's so much? I feel like now I miss it.
You talk.
I feel like I
brought it
miss
up.
it.
I
now.
only piggyback
You brought up the lettuce.
mentioned CC's once.
I took Katie.
It's too much
I
for
think-
any person to deal with.
We didn't have a CC's in Shelby, but there was one in Gastonia. So
Oh, the one on Gilead got by us many a weeks. And then when the Hopewell football team would come through there
Oh,
too.
wow.
Yeah.
But her 5th birthday, we took her to Monkey Joe's for her birthday,
Oh,
and
let's
then
go.
invited all of her friends.
Shout out Monkey Joe's. Are they still alive?
I don't know. It was in Gastonia, and then
Are they still alive?
we took her and all her friends to CC's, and I mean, she was like, "I didn't know we had this much money, Mom."
See?
She's like, "All I can eat, like till I'm full,
Think about that. You inspired Katie to want to live her best life
live a bigger life."
by taking
in
her to
Gastonia.
CC's.
Really, she was like, I have to keep going.
Let's go, girl.
Really?
Yeah, ladies can do things too, Katie. You need to know that in life. Don't let any person tell you
And
otherwise.
she just couldn't get over that she could just eat as much pizza as she wanted. That's what
For
she.
probably $5.99.
It
back
was
then.
$5.99. Yeah.
It was a $5. Remember that $5 buffet? You
Oh
could
yeah,
get
I would
back
be
in
all
the
With a
over
drink.
I would
with
just
the drink.
and I would just for some reason get
Apple dessert.
no, just refills of just the pasta and sauce. I'm a sucker for it.
Filling up on
I
pasta
don't know why.
at the pizza buffet.
Yeah.
Mine was I was just
Sorry,
waiting
I
on.
choked on my
I
coffee.
really I'll eat other varieties now, but as a kid I only like cheese, so it was no point to take me to the pizza buffet because I'm just sitting there waiting for the next cheese pizza to be made.
No. You get behind me.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on
This
the
is
next
where the
cheese
line
pizza.
starts.
I'm just waiting on the next cheese pizza to come out, and then I'm going up and getting 4 slices and coming sitting back down.
Nobody would take that last slice. You know what I mean? It would
Oh,
just
yeah.
be sitting there under the heat lamp probably for a couple hours. And then the worker was always just come put it right in the middle on top of the
Yep.
next pizza. So you
Yep.
kind of had to.
Somebody's got to eat it.
All right, fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know what, Bill? I got this. I'll do it for us. Just so they bring a new
But yeah,
pie.
Cece's. I mean, it changed her life. She'll still talk about that sometimes.
There are things that can change your life, and movies can change your life. I think there's a problem with movies, though, that HBO is now finally solving, and that's just the amount of time it takes. And so HBO Max is launching HBO Max Shorts, a mobile feature designed for users to watch the
Let's see if it's
iconic
there.
and memorial scenes
Yeah.
from the HBO library in a vertical and scrollable feed. So you don't even have to watch the movies anymore.
No.
You can just take the banging scenes that everyone talks about and just watch those short clips. We're saving time. We're saving resources. I'm saving brainwaves. I don't even have to watch the whole movie and whole series. I can get Game of Thrones in about 4 minutes.
I'm looking to see. I don't see it on
Save
my...
me 5 years.
I don't see it on my app just yet, but I'm sure it's coming. Netflix has it. Netflix has it now. So you can do that. I don't have Netflix anymore, but right before I canceled it, they came out with that where on your phone, you can just scroll scenes of movies. I know, it's crazy. So, yeah, short form. Okay. Phone, like social media is the new TV. TV is the new movies. Like to sit down and watch a 2-hour show is an event now. It's almost like...
Oh, you got to put it on my calendar.
Yeah. Well, we're going to sit down and watch a show for two straight hours. I'm not just going to watch 30-second clips. Like, I need to know about this. I got to schedule it. I got to schedule it in my calendar.
We're here till 10 if you didn't check your schedule yet today. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Good morning. Thanks for calling the show.
Well, hey, guys, it's a quick happiness calendar today.
Hey,
yeah. Hi. You know, I like the pizza talk. I do the Red Baron thin crust pepperoni.
It's
and
so
I add
good.
other ingredients for myself. Yeah. You
nice.
doctor it up yourself. Next thing you know. Yeah, and that fennel is your friend. Period.
Fentanyl?
Got to get some
No.
fennel.
Fennel.
No. God. Justin. No. Fennel.
Fennel.
The fennel seed. Fennel seed. Yeah.
Fennel
that
seed?
Seed. SEED.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really great.
It's like
if
seed?
you want to eat that, it's just part of the.
Is that chia
it's one of
seed?
the Italian spice.
Okay.
No. Anyway, but here, I thought I was going to be quick for you today, so here it is. Happiness is not a search; it's a choice. Happiness is not a search; it's a choice.
That is so short. Not a search, it's a choice. That's good.
Yeah, well, you've been real good with your time with me today, and I thought I'd just make it quick and wish everybody a great end of the week, and just everyone stay nice and lead with love. And, here's the one I wrote in 2022, and it is, we are in times which give us the opportunity to behave like the goodness we pray for. There you go.
Hope, you need to send some of these to Hallmark. I mean, and I'll be happy to endorse the email. I have no problem with that whatsoever. If you need help, I'm down.
Well, then help me work on the internet, because right now I'm just making sure the word gets out, because we got a plant that's trying to spin out in the wrong direction.
Oh no!
And I'm okay with doing it for free right now. And smile your on Pick Your Karma camera. If anyone rips something off, they know how to get back to you and say, hey, we made some money on that. I'm still not sure if someone sold a bet. Oh, I guess I got to go. But no, man, I guess the Super Bowl in 2017, and these people, I said, they're like, really? And they said, well, we'll give you some money if we win. And I was working somewhere that we didn't exchange numbers. It went so quick. And I went back to see if the people came, and you could tell by the way the person was that they did give me some money, but they got to take it. But that's okay. It's not about money. Yeah, I know, right? Well, love's the new money, Bill. Come on now.
All right, Hope.
The more we love, we talk to
I'm going to
tomorrow.
ask
Have a
you,
good
Hope,
day.
then. You picked the Super Bowl winner in 2017. Go ahead and pick him right now, then.
Yeah, who's winning this year,
Who's
Hope?
winning for 2026?
Well, I can't tell until the end. And the other way you got to do it is just see what's in the news. And the next thing you know, you see this pattern going on. And then the fractal begins, That's all I can say. Everything's a fractal.
Okay.
And you just see where the big and smaller gets bigger and smaller, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm still working on that one myself.
All right.
But
well, whenever
just
you
know
find
that
out, you let us know.
What we have to do as a whole world is try to line up our commonalities of joy, love, peace, and treating each other properly. And if we start there, then we can maybe work the rest of it out,
Yeah.
I'm going to start that email to Hallmark, Hope. You're awesome. Thanks for calling.
It takes one to know one, you guys. Have a great day, everybody.
We'll see you later, Hope. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Ignite Medical Resorts. Coming up next.
Justin and Mamie, breaking down local headlines and your neighbor's garage sale. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
The weather's warm and your backyard is calling. G&B Energy makes it easy to bring people together with premium grills, cozy fire features, and clean, efficient propane to make your outdoor season sizzle. G&B Energy features grills by Big Green Egg, Napoleon, and Wilmington, plus reliable expert service. Swing by on Tuesdays and get your grill tank filled for only $10. You heard right, $10 Tuesdays at any G&B Energy location. Visit gbenergy.com for details.
But one objective.
Honey, can you turn that down?
Ladies,
Honey, can you turn it down?
ever feel like your house is shaking every time your husband watches TV?
What? Honey, can you turn it down?
That's not surround sound. That's hearing loss. Beltone in Mooresville and Cornelius can help. With expert hearing tests and top quality hearing aids, you can finally enjoy your TV without shaking the whole neighborhood. Visit nchearing.com to schedule your free hearing test today. That's nchearing.com.
At One Health, we treat your health as a whole, spanning comprehensive women's services, primary care, mental health, and lifestyle programs. Join our innovative, compassionate community today. Visit our website at onehealthnpc.com to read our story and to find a provider. One Health, transforming medicine, one story at a time.
What if we've got it backwards? Stop letting frustration hold your child back. The book Extinguishing Einstein reveals why traditional methods fail and what really works for ADHD. Claim your free copy today at RoyerNeuroscience.com and empower your child to thrive.
The Ugly Antenna has now become a household name in this area. The Ugly Antenna allows those without a streaming provider to receive up to 50 channels absolutely free of charge, including Fox 46.1. The Ugly Antenna is small and connects directly to your TV. Get the Ugly Antenna for just $40. Call 704-682-1755. That's 704-682-1755 for the Ugly Antenna.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. Adidas went all in on the World Cup at a cost. The athletic brand posted lower than expected quarterly profit after it splurged on marketing during the event. Adidas bet big on the World Cup, releasing jerseys and merchandise months before rivals such as Nike. But its earnings miss is reflecting a sharp rise in costs, swallowing up the benefit of strong sales. Investors are trying to shake off yesterday's steep losses. Stock futures are heading for a higher open this morning. Shares of Microsoft rallying after earnings are suggesting that its artificial intelligence investments are starting to generate returns. And a diamond empire may be sold at a fraction of its former value. Anglo American is in talks to offload De Beers for about $1 billion. That's a steep drop since 2001, when the diamond giant was worth more than $18 billion. The diamond industry has been struggling with the rising popularity of synthetic stones and a collapse in Chinese luxury spending. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
We're back. Local news, local voices, and your calls. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Sometimes the body is, a little frail, needs a little help from time to time. And you want someone who knows what they're doing with it. You really want a facility that knows what they're doing, because sometimes it's not just one thing you got to do, right? Imagine it's not just, okay, Justin, sit on the floor and do butterfly exercises. Right. You're going to have to do a bunch of different things, and we're going to have to monitor you. We're going to have to figure this out along the way. Well, where do you go when you need that type of thing? Ignite Medical Resorts is certainly an option. We've got two wonderful ladies joining us this morning from there. Brooke Allen, the VP of Business Development, and Christine Churchill, VP VP of Therapy Services. Good morning, ladies. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
We appreciate you stopping by. Ignite Medical Resorts. Would you share with us the history of Ignite Medical, the background, and kind of the services that y'all provide?
Yeah, so, well, our mission is really to redefine post-acute care. Recovery should not feel institutional, and it should feel welcoming and comfortable. So, we have exceptional clinical outcomes, and we have a hospitality mindset, and we feel like we want our guests to feel like they are just that. They're our guests. They're not just a patient.
You said post-acute care. Now, for people like me, or asking for a friend, we'll say, what does that mean?
Yeah, so after hospitalization, we're able to take on these folks, and we're able to get them back home, after their therapy.
So if somebody has a knee replacement, a back surgery, a hip surgery, something like, those are the kind of things that you hear most people's moms, grandmas, aunts has to go to rehab after that. So is that the same kind of service that you guys are providing?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. We have an in-house therapy team that provides physical, occupational, and speech therapy services, so we can address any needs along the way when you are in the hospital and away from your environment, and we want to get you back home, back to your prior level of function. You would come to our facility, and we would help you to do that. Our in-house therapy team sets us apart from other facilities because our team is one team, one mission. We are not contracted therapists, so the consistency, the seamless communication with the other side, nursing physicians, allows us to get our guests back home quickly.
Brooke, you used a word that I like, and there's a word in the name of the business I like. You said hospitality, and then y'all have the word resorts inside of your name. So is this like pudding cups and Jell-O the whole time?
No.
Or what are we talking about when we think about resorts and hospitality?
So people hear the word resorts, and they are curious, and that's exactly what we want. It means that we have intentionally designed an environment where healing happens in comfort. We do have the chef-prepared meals, the beautiful suites. We even have the beautiful therapy spaces, and we're actually going to be renovated. We have four resorts in the North Carolina or the Charlotte area, and we're going to be renovated to have Luxe Cafes proudly serving Starbucks in every single one of our resorts.
My goodness.
Do you guys want to come over for some
I was going to
coffee?
say, do y'all have open house, like cafeteria?
Yes.
Let's come on and hang out sometime.
Sounds like somewhere I want to hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start doing some lunch meetings there.
I know, that sounds great.
We will have open houses.
So you say all these luxury items, right? So then that makes me think, well, I can't afford it. Somebody, especially let's say you're older, you're on a fixed income, you have Medicare, Medicaid, any of those kind of things. Do you guys take all of those in insurance as well?
Yeah, we do. And we even do private pay as well. We do focus on short-term rehab. However, we have long-term care in some of our further outbuildings, our sister resorts. But the difference is we have all of these amenities, but I think the big thing is our culture. Our culture, we treat guests with dignity and compassion, and when people are comfortable, they're going to do better in therapy.
So who would be the ideal candidate for somebody to come there? Is there somebody that you're like, all right, this is what we are set up for?
I mean,
we can pretty much rehab anyone that comes from the hospital. Ortho diagnoses, neurodeficits, generalized weakness. We have a team that will look at the referrals, but our teams are set up to support anyone with needs. We have our therapists who their clinical knowledge ranges from cardiopulmonary diagnoses to, like you said, knees, hips. We invest in our therapists. We invest in our nursing for education to continue to grow and evolve and be able to take care of our patients.
Both of my parents had to do rehab. They didn't live here, but
Physical rehab.
Physical rehab. Yes, sorry, I threw Justin off.
Just clarify for the record.
They both had to do physical rehab after my dad after having a back surgery, my mom after having a knee surgery, and thankfully theirs was close, built in with their system. So it really did feel like you were at home instead of having to be at like a nursing home, which I know people don't love, especially if you're like, no, I'm only in my 60s. I'm not ready for nursing home care. How do you guys help people beyond just the physical, but the mental part of it as well?
Well, that is a big part of what our team has to do, the motivation, encouragement. It's hard. It's hard to do rehab. It's hard to come to a facility, be away from your home. So part of us helping our guests to achieve their goals is also emotionally supporting them through that process. And we are, again, having an in-house therapy team allows for that consistency. So when you can have the same team every day and they get to know you, and you build a relationship that really allows them to progress to where they need to be.
You guys you're located in Huntersville. How many residents can y'all have at the resort at a time? Just curious there.
Well, so we have 4 resorts. So the Huntersville is 168.
Oh, that's a lot. I mean, that's a big facility. That's not small.
And we have some that will hold 90. We have some that will hold 120. It just depends on where you're going.
With that many, then y'all are super familiar with the process, because I imagine if it happens, thankfully I haven't had a major surgery. My mom has, though. She had to have a pretty major surgery on her knee. And so what happens is the doctor's office tends to kind of push particular rehab facilities. But how does that work if someone wanted y'all or wanted you, and even though maybe a doctor's office or a provider is saying, hey, we recommend you go here, how does that typically end up working? Do y'all work then with the doctor's office and step in for the patient? What do you recommend in those scenarios?
Yeah, so we partner heavily with our local hospitals, our doctor's offices, and the community. And whenever we get referrals, they're actually given patient choice. And we will go see these patients in the hospitals. We will welcome them into our centers if we're chosen.
Now, I'm stubborn. I'm going to be honest with you, ladies. And I have a feeling as I get older, that's not going to get less. In fact, it might get more. How do you build trust with people in this space? Because it's very intimate. You're talking about my physical body. You're going to be touching me in places that my wife probably don't even like touching me. The back of my knee is a stanky place sometimes, okay? How do y'all build that trust with your patients?
Yeah, it's, obviously every person is a little bit different. You learn how to engage with different folks. And you sort of have to change. You almost have to be a chameleon a little bit, right? Change your personality.
For every patient
for
that
every,
you see.
Yeah, every patient. Part of the referral process, too, is understanding what they need even before they get there. Mm-hmm. And so we can be set up for success. So if I know that, this person typically has a history of struggling through therapy, even in the hospital, we look at some other things that we can do to help engage them. One of the things that Ignite does is we really love technology. We don't just like the traditional basic therapy. We have robotic technology. So in many of our facilities, we have the Indago. It's a gait system. It was designed and built in Switzerland, so they build it over there and they custom build them and they ship them over here. But we've had several therapy outcomes with our guests that haven't walked in months, and day one we can get them up and get them walking. It's a system that is a harness system, so it allows for safety. And they're just, the confidence is there. You got to build confidence.
You mentioned the technology. Is there AI or, all the things that are changing every single day? How are you guys keeping up with all that?
Y'all got a bunch of robots running around in there taking care of people.
Well, virtual reality is big right now, too. And so keeping our guests engaged. You don't want to just come down to the therapy gym and kick your legs around and, do some basic things. What can we do to challenge you so you don't even know you're being challenged? And the virtual reality headset is really fun and engaging, and the reaching, challenge your balance, your mobility, and even your cognition. And they don't even realize they're doing therapy or what we're challenging.
We're here talking with Brooke and Christine from Ignite Medical Resorts. There is a location in Huntersville, other locations as well. You can go to ignitemedicalresorts.com if you want to check it out. Seems like care and compassion and really helping people get better, right? Which is sometimes for some hard to believe that they actually can. So Thank you for the service. We have more questions and things, but unfortunately our session has run out, ladies, and we'll have to schedule another one. IgniteMedicalResorts.com. Thank you both for coming.
Thank you.
From town halls to yard sales, we've got Lake Norman covered. We'll be right back with Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Order up. The Serve Pickleball Plus Kitchen in Cornelius is where sport and food are paired perfectly with philanthropy. Come play, dine, celebrate, and connect. No membership required. All ages welcome. Eat, play, serve it forward. Visit theservepickleball.com.
We're back. Buy it, sell it, regret it later. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM.
It's really sad. In life, you can get, in trouble for doing the right thing. Because people are out here, people are going to do stuff, and they're going to say things. And that's happened to somebody. It's happened to some of us, maybe all of us at some point in our lives. But a man was kicked out of IMAX Theater, again, after doing what I think is the right thing.
The right thing.
He brought a fully functioning crock pot of chili.
Right.
And selling bowls in the back row. And so they kicked him out of the IMAX Theater. I thought this was America.
Now, I would say, I think his mistake was selling. I think he was
So it's not the crock pot.
It's not the crock pot.
It was a 120-volt plug-in. Absolutely standardized and normal and was safe for everyone.
Right.
And this wasn't a pressure cooker. Let's be clear about that.
No, just the crock pot. And I think the problem was that he was trying to make a profit. And so I think if he would have just brought the chili and said, hey, guys, I got chili in the back, everybody would have been fine with it.
He's just trying to cover his ticket cost.
That's true.
And his snack cost.
He's like, I want to go see a movie. Well, he brought his own snacks. He brought chili.
And we don't know if did he make over 600?
No, I don't know. Movie snack prices are pretty high.
So there's a
What are they going
possibility.
to charge for a bowl of chili?
Now, if it was a Tuesday movie for $1,
Maybe. But I think that was it. I think if he would have just given them away and been like, I'm just trying to make friends, it was that he was selling it.
because at some point, like, people saw it. Like, he brought in you can't, where are you going to put a crock pot?
How
in
are
your
you
belly?
not going to smell a bowl of crock potted chili?
And
cooking
those
in
things
the
take
back
a
of
while
the
to heat up.
theater?
Are you bringing that in cold? And did he open the cans, pour it all in, add all the ingredients?
I'm thinking he made it at home. He let it simmer overnight. Movie was probably at 1 o'clock.
It was like the Odyssey.
So he just brought in, it was already done. He just brought it in, holding the handles with some oven mitts, set it in the back, found an outlet, because, they got outlets all over the place. Found an outlet, plugged it in, was like, hey, guys, chili in the back.
I got Achilles flavored beef.
Yeah, $4 a bowl. Come on back here, get some chili. I don't know. I admire him. You know what? You never know until you try.
Thank you.
He shot his shot.
He did.
You find out what happened. Now he knows. He can't sell chili at the movies, guys. Now he knows. Nobody's ever tried it before. And he was like, hey, nobody's ever tried it before. I might as well be the first.
People are trying new things. This is an age of trying new things, like going to space and doing all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah, because that is a brand new thing because we've never done that before. You said it, not me. I'm just, filling in the blanks.
Scientists have figured out that an upper stage, which is like the big rockets that we use to fire like into space, is going to crash into the moon on August 5th. So that's next week. And it's going to leave what they're estimating, I think, to be about 100, it's either 100 meter or 100 foot wide crater is about to get added onto the moon.
Oh, no, it's bad.
And this is very real. So there's an upper stage of a
real bad.
Falcon 9 rocket.
It's like eating a hot circle of garbage.
And it's the larger stage that gets the payload most of the way to orbit. And so over 600 Falcon 9 rockets have been launched. Most of the upper stages are either in orbits close to the Earth or have already re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. A few of them are orbiting around the sun as we put more in space, right? The more this can happen. The object that will be hitting the moon has been orbiting the Earth for a little over a year. Doesn't have a name, it's just an official catalog designation of 2025-010D. That tells you that it was on the 10th rocket launched into orbit in 2025 of January 15th of that year, and was the fourth bit of hardware to be tracked from the launch. The purpose of the mission was to launch the Blue Ghost and Hakuto R landers to the moon. Those were designated 2025-010A and 2025-010B. They were held together by 2025-010C, a payload canister. So the upper stage, which is the 2025-010D, a rocket that propelled everything else from a low orbit around the Earth into an orbit that could reach the moon. Once it had done that, all four objects separated from each other.
So we can see this?
I don't know if we got cameras that... Do we have cameras that... Can we zoom to the moon?
Visible from Earth for as much as 10 minutes.
Okay. So that's possible on August 5th. So over the following weeks and months, all four pieces were tracked by the telescopes of asteroid surveys and amateur astronomers. Blue Ghost landed on the moon on 2025 March 2nd. Hakuto R took a much more circuitous route to save on fuel and attempted to land on 2025 June 5th. Unfortunately, contact with it was lost about 90 seconds before landing, and it crashed. The payload canister 2025-010C kept orbiting the Earth and re-entered the Earth's atmosphere at 12:06 UTC on 2025 March 15th, near the border between Argentina and Chile. I don't know if anybody actually saw it. If they did, it would have looked like a fairly bright meteor. The upper stage, 2025-010D, also kept orbiting the Earth, but was a bit higher and didn't re-enter. It had a few close passes by the moon and Earth, but nothing that was close enough to look like a possible impact. The asteroid surveys observed it whenever it wasn't too close to the sun or the moon. As of 2026, February 26, we had accumulated 1,053 observations of it. And so where and when will it hit the moon? So this is an actual scientist who put this together.
All right.
And this is...
Can you give me all the different time zones?
The astronomer and developer named Bill Gray.
Gotcha.
He's got a GitHub, github.com/Bill-Gray, and that's Gray. And so where and when will it hit the moon? With the data I've seen as of 2026, July 17th, and I'm reading it in metric standards, I'm computing an impact on 26 August 5th at 6:34, 32.9 UTC, which is universal time, probably plus or minus a few seconds.
0.9.
Locally, that will be, okay, let's go Eastern, because
Okay,
that's relevant
that's
for
where
us.
we live.
2:34, 32.9 a.m.
Okay.
That on August 5th.
Oh, we won't be on the air then.
No.
Okay.
But we can see if it happened, like I'm sure the news will have broken by 7:06. And somewhere, if you look at the moon, because the moon has craters that
Mhm.
they've named.
Right.
And so if you could triangulate Bell, Moseley, and Einstein,
Yeah.
it's kind of in the middle of that triangular place on the moon, and will create a new crater.
It will create a new crater?
That's what they're saying. It says, and how fast will it be going when it hits the moon? 2.43 kilometers a second, which translates to 1.51 miles a second. Now, that's not miles per hour.
Miles per second.
That's miles per second.
That's fast.
Or translated to 5,400 miles an hour, or 8,700 kilometers an hour. There is, of course, no air, no sound on the moon, so a Mach number doesn't really make sense. But if there were air, the speed would be about Mach 7, which is 7 times the speed of sound. Will the impact be visible from Earth? The impact probably won't be. The ejecta plume might be. Surprises are possible. It will probably be at least worth taking a look.
I like the scientific term. Surprises are possible. I'm going to start using that one.
You guys see the moon this morning?
No, I didn't see
Was it bright?
Full, yeah. Looked
Nice.
good.
Nice and big.
The last time a similar object hit the moon, it did it on the far side, so we didn't see it happen. Though 3 months later, the crater caused by that impact was imaged by a spacecraft orbiting the moon. Expected to be on the near side of the moon for this one. And they are definitely with some formulas here and some science. Let's see. Incidentally, the energy is simply that of 4,900 kilograms hitting the moon at 2,430 meters a second. Apply the good old E equals half mv to the second formula, and you get 14.5 billion joules, or roughly the energy in 15,000 sticks of dynamite, or the energy about 3 tons of TNT. And so here's another problem that recently pointed out by Bill Cook of NASA's Meteoroid Environment Office. We do see flashes from meteor impacts on the moon, but your average rock is moving considerably faster than a mere 2.43 kilometers per second. Speeds of the order of 10 kilometers per second are common, going up to a maximum of 70 kilometers per second. The greater the speed, the more energy is released as visible light. So what a spectrum here. We're about to... Did you know that we have... I mean, is this where all the craters come from? From over years of stuff just hitting the moon?
Hitting the moon, maybe.
Some might be natural. I got freckles in places that I didn't know.
Do we get to name this crater?
Someone's going to name this thing.
Who gets to name it? They should do a contest. Best name.
And it says, will we get pictures of the resulting crater? Almost definitely.
Yeah. I saw the picture of the one from last time something hit it.
And it says, why worry about this? Well, I wouldn't really worry about it. This is the scientist.
Stop the cap.
If anything, I'd be more concerned with the many similar objects that don't hit the moon and hit the Earth's upper atmosphere.
So we want these things
instead.
crashing into the moon. Sounds like it. So just aim all the space trash at the moon?
Well, and then the question's posed, should we worry about space junk in general?
Okay.
As discussed above, there's not much to worry about for this specific object.
Sounds good.
But there are at least 3 pretty good reasons to see junk in general as a problem. Too much junk?
Aim it all at the moon is what I heard.
So much for my theory of sending trash to the moon. Oh well.
Great radio doesn't end here. Catch the full episode and dive or into our archives on the WSIC News app.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM, Statesville, Lake Norman's home for local talk radio. WSIC, local, starts here.
But like the last time, the missiles launched were shot down. The U.S. retaliated last night for that first attack aimed at a U.S. base.
President Trump told Fox News yesterday that Iran was going to get a beating. U.S. Central Command said dozens of targets belonging to Iran's Revolutionary Guard were hit in an operation lasting over 2 hours. Military command centers, missile and drone facilities, and coastal surveillance and defense sites. This week has seen the conflict expand with the first publicly announced joint U.S.-Saudi strikes targeting Iranian proxies in Iraq.
Fox's Jonathan Savage, and as President Trump considers an even more intense round of bombing, Reuters reports China could get involved, providing Iran with hundreds of shoulder-fired air defense missiles that could target Americans, like the fighter jets shot down in Iran earlier this year. The president reacted saying this about China's leader.
That would be surprising. He told me very strongly he wouldn't partake. And he knows I'd be quite disappointed.
It is sentencing day in Georgia for a father 2 days after his school shooter's son got life in prison.
Colin Gray was found guilty of murder and manslaughter charges in March for buying his son Colt the AR-15 style rifle the 14-year-old ended up using to fatally shoot 4 people at Appalachian High School in 2024. Prosecutors say the father also left the gun unsecured in their house despite warnings that the teen was a danger to others.
Fox's Kristen Goodwin. We just got updates to the economy showing an unexpected slowdown in GDP growth. 1.5% in the second quarter, down from 2.1 in the first 3 months of the year. We also got an inflation report, and like earlier ones, the PCE index shows a slight price decline in June.
Month over month, we saw a decline of 0.1%. Year over year, we gained 3.7%.
Fox Business Network Cheryl Cassoni, that June decline was expected, but inflation may be back up this month as oil and gas got pricier the last few weeks with resumed U.S. and Iran fighting. America's listening to Fox News.
When I hit my 50s, I felt like things were slowing down.
This is Sandra's Metamucil story.
I started taking Metamucil for digestion, but had no idea it would impact so much more. Not only did Metamucil help me feel more regular, but my heart health saw the benefits too.
Metamucil. One simple routine, 4 health benefits. Digestive health starts here. Go to metamucil.com for more details.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
While the U.S. and Iran keep up the attacks, a new AP NORC poll shows a lot of Americans do not support what's happening.
Nearly 2/3 of U.S. adults surveyed say the war has not been worthwhile. That includes the vast majority of Democrats and independents, and about 37% of Republicans. The poll taken last week also shows many are worried about their bank accounts. 72% say it's extremely or very important for the U.S. to prevent domestic oil and gas prices from rising, while about 2/3 say it's at least very important to prevent Iran from obtaining a nuclear weapon. Fewer, just 4 in 10, say it's extremely or very important to prevent Iran from threatening Israel. CJ Papa, Fox News.
There's a new Fox News poll out on the Senate race in North Carolina. One of the seats Democrats hope to flip from red to blue in November.
Former North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper leads by 9 points, 53 to 44% over former RNC Chair Michael Whatley. Cooper is preferred by voters under 30, independents, and women, while Whatley resonates most with very conservative voters, white evangelicals, and people in rural areas.
Fox's Gernal Scott. They are chiefless in Seattle. Fox 13 TV reports the city's mayor, Katie Wilson's fired Police Chief Sean Barnes.
It follows Sunday's mass shooting at the Bite of Seattle Food Festival that left 3 dead, including a 19-year-old suspect and 4 others hurt. City officials have not publicly confirmed the change in police leadership. Barnes's scheduled media interviews on Wednesday afternoon were abruptly canceled, and he was later seen that evening at a candlelight vigil for the victims of the shooting. Following the shooting, the police department was criticized for its response, including a delay of several hours before a news conference was held, with the assistant chief finally providing an update that evening. Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
On Wall Street, rising stock futures suggest a rebound, gaining back some of yesterday's big losses when the Dow plunged more than 1,100 points. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Dreaming of a new home or a better rate? At O'Brien Home Loans, our team of independent brokers find tailored solutions that truly fit your life. Proudly serving North Carolina with honest advice and local heart. Visit o'brienhomeloans.com today for a free quote.
Order up. The Serve Pickleball Plus Kitchen in Cornelius is where sport and food are paired perfectly with philanthropy. Come play, dine, celebrate, and connect. No membership required. All ages welcome. Eat, play, serve it forward. Visit theservepickleball.com.
We're back, live, local, and mostly under control. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
It really is amazing the things that you can do with butter.
It is amazing. You can make all kinds of delicious foods, desserts.
I've been to the North
breads.
Carolina State Fair.
I've never been to the North Carolina State Fair.
And we just went this last year where I saw the squirrel. What's his name?
Oh, Zippy.
Zippy the squirrel water skiing. I saw him. And there was also a butter sculpture.
There was.
Going on.
Okay.
And I think it was either a cow or a horse.
Okay.
That they made. I think those two are related. And so I saw it with my own eyes.
All right. Well, Ohio State Fair has just revealed their butter sculpture for the 250th.
The American Dairy Association Mideast is pleased to present to you
It's
the
amazing.
2026
The reveal
Ohio
is
State
worth it
Fair
all.
butter sculpture.
Let's go.
Well, it's just amazing to see what these artists do every single year. You know, if you look at the detail in the eagle, it's phenomenal.
eagle.
So this is one of the things that people, when they come to Ohio State Fair, always ask, you know, where's the butter cow?
Where's the butter cow? So they got a cow. They've got a Statue of Liberty.
And like an eagle and a
An
250 is
eagle.
like emblem.
Yep. It's amazing.
And it at the North Carolina State Fair, I can't speak to the Ohio State Fair. It's in the ice skating rink where
They
there's
gotta keep
at the
it
State
cool.
Fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's even in like a cold box inside of the ice skating rink. You definitely got to maintain temps. I didn't ask the question there, and I don't know about Ohio either. Is it homemade butter, or can you do store-bought?
No. It's store-bought butter. I've seen a documentary on this because I was fascinated by it. And then there's also a movie, I think, called Butter.
What are we doing?
Hilarious.
Bill, roll the tape.
Hilarious movie called Butter. It's got Jason Bateman in it, who's one of my favorites. And yeah, really funny movie about like the detail that goes into sculpting butter in this kind of way.
I'd be for it. I think I could do it. I'm not an artist,
I'm not an artist. I couldn't do it.
but there's just something about butter that I can connect with.
You think you could do it with butter? Easier than clay?
Well, I think it's my passion for clay.
I think you could do it because you got to stand in a refrigerator to do it. I think that's
Also.
why you would be doing so well. Meanwhile,
You've got to survive.
I would need like 4 sweaters on. To make
That's
this
really
happen.
the competition is who can just make it.
Who
you
could
know?
just stay in the fridge long enough to
Yeah.
make this.
I think you can wear jackets and gloves though, depending on your competition
I'm
level.
sure you can. But you're going to need your fingers nimble, right? So you couldn't have mittens on.
You're
You
right.
couldn't have your
My
fingers.
best chance. We should do the birthday suit edition of it. That would probably be the best chance for success for me to last. the
Anyway,
longest
the
in there.
reveal of this with the window slowly coming up and revealing this cow wearing a hat
It's got 2 flags made out of butter too. That was very
Impressive.
Very impressive.
I wonder if they're going to auction them off too.
Right, just with the weight of the flags and the flag staff, you got to think that did take a lot of good craftsmanship.
It takes a lot of craftsmanship.
I mean, who set up the pancake station right outside?
Right.
What do they do with all this butter when they're done? Just let it melt in the sun?
Auction it.
Auction butter.
Come get you
Same
a pound.
thing you do with cake.
Yeah.
You start cutting.
Okay.
Like a cake party.
Be like, hey, slide me over a pat of that flag over there. I need to put something on my
Last time you
biscuit.
put a good dollop of butter in your mouth.
In
your
just a dollop, just a pat of butter.
Hold on, I should have asked. I got that thing in the back of the throat again. Sorry, hold on. I might throw up.
I mean, I had some biscuits.
It's a new table.
Rob bought
Red Baron pizza.
Rob brought back Bojangles.
Lord.
And I put some butter on the biscuit.
Stop. I asked the wrong questions. I'm sorry.
It's good. 51 toppings. Carrots on a pizza.
Butter.
I'm starting to get the drools. Please stop.
Oh no.
You know that happens right before?
Okay, we'll stop then. We'll talk about dogs now.
I can feel it.
Can you talk about dogs? A
Sure.
dog's dream walk.
Anything.
A dog's dream walk.
Dogs don't eat butter.
Nope. But we did find out what their dream walk is. So my dog's walk, you don't have a dog. But my dog, her walk lasts about 15 minutes, maybe 20, maybe 30 if it's nice outside.
It's been a while since I had to walk a dog.
But they did a survey of 1,800 dog owners and found
1,800?
1,800 dog owners and found out that a dog's dream walk is exactly 1 hour and 7 minutes, includes 16 sniffing spots, a splash in the water, and the chance to make 3 new dog friends.
16 sniffs is light for an hour walk?
I actually read, too, somewhere else that dog sniffing is like their social time. So they can know by their noses are so accurate that they know, like,
right,
what dog has been
Jerry
here.
was
Do
here.
I know this dog? Is it my friend or do I hate this dog? Like, that's their social media time. That's their
I told Roger never to make his
That's
presence
their
known.
I'm going to
scrolling.
comment.
Yep.
I shouldn't, but I'm going to comment by lifting my leg.
Exactly.
Urinating?
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
how
know
they know
you could
that,
say
like,
that.
this is my space.
Do dogs call it urinating? Like, do they call it urinating?
What, in their
No,
brain?
They
Yeah,
call
themselves?
it texting.
Texting. Yeah. They're going to comment is what they call it. I'm dropping a comment right here.
The getting water part?
Getting
also,
in the water?
Yeah, that seems. I mean, I know Layla loves it.
Layla loves it.
There's some dogs that don't want anything to do with
There
water.
are some dogs that don't like the water.
I mean,
Yeah.
0 dogs were asked during this.
No.
Oh, their
study.
opinions weren't made known.
It's
Yeah,
just the dog owners.
owners.
Well,
Dog
that's a
owners.
problem.
The study should read a dog owner's dream. Well, no.
No, because
No,
my
'cause
dream
you don't
walk
dream
is
for an hour.
my
Yeah,
dream
yeah,
walk
that doesn't sound like a dream.
is Layla can walk herself. That's my dream walk. She can take herself out and go explore on her own, and then remember that we feed and house her and take care of her and give her all the love, and she just comes back on her own.
Good study.
I'm gonna have to walk, and Bill will too, for more than an hour because it'll take longer to walk 18 than an hour, I imagine. Hopefully next week. The PGA is introducing a new way to watch golf, and PGA Tour Live introducing a new announcer-free stream
Now we're talking.
that is focused on player caddy conversations, crowd reactions, and natural course audio. So eliminate the broadcasters. This has been the trend. I mean, even if you think of commentary style, again, ESPN2 launching the Manning cast, right, for the NFL, it clearly having legs, and we've seen multiple iterations of it since. This now, the next level in a different sport. I don't think, as far as golf goes, like, I like Jim Nantz.
Yeah.
You
No,
do?
I don't
You
think-
don't mind
yeah,
it?
I don't mind Jim.
I don't
Nantz.
mind Jim Nantz. I don't mind the golf. I think
I do
golf
agree
is
there.
very respectful. I like their commentary because it's like classic. You know what I
Yes,
mean? It's
right.
like
I will agree with that.
because and they get it accurate because they know how to watch the ball. Where it's hard to really know from watching on TV where the ball is going to land in some of these major strokes that you take.
Mhm.
Now you can watch the cam and the trackers and all that kind of stuff, but when they get it right in that announcement feeling, I think that's cool. I don't mind having kind of a double, right? Like, hey, go there to listen in. And I think they do that. They have the
Sure.
shotgun mics out there.
Yeah, I
and
know with
everything like that.
baseball sometimes, with Apple
yeah.
TV, sometimes they'll just say, all right, this next half inning, we're just going to listen to the crowd, that is nice.
Oh, wow.
Well, they did it on, there was a hockey game.
Yeah.
One of the Stanley Cup games, or maybe it was
yes,
just
and
a Hurricanes
I don't think
game.
it was on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose,
No,
but
but it is
people
nice.
really
People
liked
liked
it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when the crowd is hyped. Now, if it was let's say a 2017 Panthers game.
Right.
Maybe not as enjoyable to listen to nobody being there, but.
How long ago?
25 seconds.
So marquee group Quiet Please is the name of the stream. It's debuting tonight, I think, as a new PGA Tour live stream on ESPN Plus. It'll be available for all 4 rounds at Detroit Golf Club if you're interested in checking it out. You just got to have a Plus account.
Justin and Mamie, breaking down local headlines and your neighbor's garage sale. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
The app with Lake Norman deals. The WSIC app is out now, wherever you get your apps.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
We're back. Local news, local voices, and your calls. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
When you run for elected office and then you get elected, there is actual work to be done. You know, you're kind of signing up, you're choosing to do some work. And there's a lot of work that happens. I mean, there's so many different things that go on. One of the things that happens in Washington are confirmation of particular individuals. Mm-hmm. And it is a process. There's no doubt about that. It can be tedious. Most of us have no idea what the actual process is, wouldn't even know what form to start filing with, right? Senator Thom Tillis was asked yesterday, I believe this was, comments, and he gave comments about getting, I guess, the acting Attorney General Todd Blanche confirmed. And it was just an interesting dialogue about process, and so that's why I wanted to play this clip. And so this was Reuben Jones who posted this on X. And so here is Senator Tillis and comments after being asked about the confirmation of Todd Blanchard.
Do you want this hearing to be delayed from what you're hearing right now?
I'd like a successful markup for Mr. Blanche. I want to support him, so hopefully we can get the language worked out and have a successful markup tomorrow. Otherwise, I think it should be delayed because it'd fail. I don't want to do that. He's a qualified candidate. We've just got to get this issue off the table.
How confident are you the language is going to get there tonight?
It's amazing around here when you have the forcing mechanism of a markup, things can happen. If not, then we reschedule it, get it done early in the week, and it could still get reported out next week. It's a set of legal words that renegotiate this agreement in the 1776 fund and narrowly scope the audit component. It's that simple.
You spoken with the White House?
I have not directly. We've been talking to DOJ.
Okay.
And I mean by that multiple times. They've been they're stepping up. They're reaching out, trying to get to the right answer.
Is it an issue if it does end up getting delayed? He's the acting attorney general?
It's not a big issue. That's what I mean. We have gotten so obsessed with trying to make everything existential around here. Todd's doing a great job as acting AG. He will continue to do a great job as acting AG. He will be confirmed if we can get through this. People need to chill out and just recognize this what it is. It's not existential. He's doing a fine job now, but just my goodness, folks, don't treat every damn disagreement as if it's somehow, the thing that destroyed society as we know it. It's just silly. Too much attention.
So comments there about the process. And what they're talking about, I guess he's got concerns about the immunity that the DOJ's IRS settlement fund granted. And so that's where, when we talk about the markup, right, is like that legal document that when we talk about particular things, rules, situations going on, things that are allowed and not allowed to happen, seems like there's a lot more negotiation that goes into the process than we know. And I'm going to guess that most elected officials, the first time they ever get put into a pool like this, have no idea either.
Well, there's no way to prepare for it. It's baptism by fire. It has to be. That's the only way to learn what you need to do. And hopefully you have some mentors that are there that you can kind of learn from who've been there a little bit longer than you. But yeah, trying to find the right people and, politics are politics, no matter what.
Process.
Yeah.
And the government does a lot of different things. It's not just people, but like processes and building, and that continues on administration to administration. There's projects going on now that probably were planned 10, 15 years ago, right? By multiple
even in
other
town of Cornelius, there's projects that were approved in the late 90s that haven't even started yet. So
let's look at this one. U.S. has completed a build project, and this is I believe it's the U.S. Navy or Air Force, but hit the YouTube link first, Bill. The first completion, and you can go and play because it's just music kind of underneath it, 3D printed barracks. And so hiring the company to basically create barracks and build a fleet of robotics 3D printers has completed the first of 10 Army barracks at Fort Bliss, marking the largest automated construction project ever undertaken by the U.S. military. And it's called Icon Prime, is what it is. Icon is the name of the company, too, that's printing it. And so, again, if we're putting it into motion, into practice, it's a lot farther along than we would have estimated as just normal people without inside information or knowing of this. Not that this was really inside. They've been saying they have to publicly disclose this. They have been for a while.
This
looks all outdoor.
What is that material that's coming out of the 3D printer? Just material?
I think it's the same thing they print the meat with.
Okay.
It's fungible.
So if you get, hungry, you can just eat part of the barracks too? Okay.
It's called sustainability.
You lick the walls.
Okay.
It's like Willy Wonka's candy factory.
Okay. It's the same thing. But
the snozberries taste like snozberries.
But it's meat flavored.
Definitely. And certain sections of the wall.
Beef jerky flavored.
But we have to respect the vegans as well in the military.
Ah, gotcha.
So there's Cornwall, if you need it.
Okay.
Not to be confused with Cornwallis. Very different.
Okay.
So,
cool.
I think that because if this works, and if they're doing it, they have science that says that they believe it works. Barracks also have the potential, I don't want to say of being attacked, right? But barracks are very real of a place for military where I would imagine every military base is on some kind of high alert, right? Like, because it's just the nature of having a military base, and people can see that via satellites, and it could be attacked. So if you think about that, they're so confident in the military to use this. The structural integrity of this also must be in some way, shape, or form proven. And if the government can do it with the barracks, at what point does it become the natural thing that happens here? We've seen it. Actually, Starbucks has already done it. Starbucks has 3D printed a location already.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And so...
Well, those new fish houses at Lake North State Park, 3D printed.
Are they really?
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. You can do anything.
It's not just printing of the walls, which is a process, one of the things, but let's talk about prepping of the site. How is AI, how is this automation affecting it? Go there underneath there, Bill. You don't have to be at the job site anymore even to drive excavators. We've talked about this. ICATS announced, as well as, I think John Deere as well, about automation. And here's a video. This is one company showing a video. Soul Bikes posted this on X. They're saying this company is saving $164,000. This construction company alone is saving $164,000. They have one person in a gaming chair, basically, is what this looks like, with multiple monitors, that is operating with the same exact joysticks as if they were inside the excavator, full functionality of the excavator, but this gentleman is sitting in an office and the excavator is on site. And not only the one excavator, this gentleman operates in an 8-hour shift, 4 different excavators at 4 different job sites.
Wow.
And so now it's a matter of just delivering an excavator to a job site, which, spoiler, is going to be autonomous at some point, with then the individual sitting in an office. So if I'm a company, there's a couple of things I like about this. One, I can monitor my person and know what kind of quality of work they're doing without having to be there. We don't have to now send out a project manager out to the site just to monitor our people. Though you are going to have someone out there to verify the work, no doubt, right? I imagine we'll be able to automate that even at some point.
Will likely be a third-party inspector.
But if I'm OSHA and I'm the government regulation, I'm insurance companies, I love this. Yeah. I mean, I'm making the argument if I'm the contractor company, I don't have my person can't get hurt. Right. My person is in a comfortable chair in an AC environment that any weather that comes his way, and no matter what happens with that machine, my person doesn't get hurt.
This is great in theory. I've been on a lot of job sites.
I know you move material. You've seen a lot of material move.
And in early phases of construction, sure, maybe this plays. You get one other team out there or, another building pad right behind you where plumbing's going down and you got people walking around. I don't know the sensitivity to that. There's nothing like being there and seeing somebody's, wave their hand and getting the nod that you've been seeing and now I can walk across safely. That's a very real risk. The other thing, this looks like he's going down on just smooth dirt. At some point, things become factor where you got to get out of your excavator and look at what you got. Change order might be in place. So I don't know how that part goes. But they're, in theory, phenomenal. In practice, there's going to be somebody out there, unless they're little robots who are doing the footers.
Doing the other thing?
We've seen the robots of once the slab's poured, and if you got to do any kind of drilling, that also is becoming automated. And I'm not saying every phase, right?
No, yeah.
I think your
100%.
trades, when you got to get little hands right inside little tubes and run wires and grab, correct. But you and I also both know once material starts getting moved, if they're a legitimate construction company, that project is greenlit. Cash is there, permits are in hand. Companies do everything they can to have all the good ones, the major ones, to line everything up that the moment that material starts moving, that timetable starts. A lot of times in construction projects, timeline is what determines how much the contractor is going to get paid.
Correct. Definitely puts a lot of burden on a lot of people.
And so every opportunity to automate, speed up the process, improve accuracy so change orders don't have to happen. Right. Because sometimes change orders happen because of the human error that occurs on a job site. This is just another step toward eliminating that.
Yeah, and the only downside of optimization is it's just created a lot of boring buildings to look at. So I really hope this doesn't, because I like architecture and I like looking at cool buildings.
You been to Chicago?
Awesome. Yeah, I've been to Chicago. Awesome stuff there. I just don't know. I don't think people are building anything new for aesthetics. More for optimization in terms of cost it takes to, if we're putting in a fence around, the lake, we're going to build the most optimized, cheapest, cost efficient one. We're not going to build some glorious spectacle.
How long we got?
Not long. 30 seconds.
What you think, Mames?
Rebuttal.
Yeah. Robots are good sometimes.
That's
Wow.
a great,
astute. What a
excellent
deep observation.
I'm actually drawing the same observation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes.
At times, yeah, robots are good.
I really want a robot to make me a taco right about now. That'd be fun.
Sounds good too.
We're a taco chef.
A robot chef?
Certainly a need.
What's happening this weekend? Probably something we're about to talk about. We'll be right back. Good morning, LKN 105.9, 100.7, 1400 AM.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-478-6430 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-478-6430. That's 800-478-6430. What do you have to lose? Call 800-478-6430. Again, 800-478-6430.
You're doing your best, but past trauma, anxiety, or loss keeps showing up in your life. The Kohler Group's trained Christian therapists specialize in trauma, depression, anxiety, grief, and life transitions. We combine clinical expertise with spiritual depth to help you find lasting peace. Insurance and self-pay options are available, making support accessible. You don't have to walk this journey alone. Call or text 252-758-8636 today. Healing is possible, especially when God is part of the process.
The change of seasons is tough on your system. Dust, wear, and cold snaps test its strength. Let Horn Heating and Air Conditioning prep your home before the holidays, so your heat will be ready when you need it most. Fall into the season of Visit hornhvac.com, where your comfort is our business.
Struggling with focus, memory, or mental clarity? Royer Neuroscience offers personalized, remote brain training designed to improve your cognitive health. Anywhere, anytime, you can boost focus, enhance mental performance, and thrive emotionally and physically. Visit RoyerNeuroscience.com and reclaim your brain today.
Don't miss a thing. Download the WSIC News app today. WSIC. Local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. It was a rough day on Wall Street yesterday. The Federal Reserve left interest rates steady despite the resurgence in oil prices. Investors are growing increasingly concerned that Fed Chair Kevin Warsh won't manage to rein in inflation. The Dow tumbled 1,153 points. This morning, stock futures are pointing to a higher open. Microsoft helping after its cloud business posted its strongest growth in years. Meantime, the maker of Invisalign teeth straightening products has reached a deal with an activist investor. Align Technology has agreed to add 3 new directors to its board as part of its settlement with Elliott Investment Management. The company is also launching a strategic review aimed at reigniting growth. And AI wealth is spilling into Silicon Valley real estate. Atherton, California has regained the title of the most expensive U.S. zip code, surpassing Miami's Fishers Island, according to Property Shark. Bridgehampton came in third. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC. Local starts here.
We're back, live, local, and mostly under control. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
Don't worry if while you're on your flight, you really need to log in and make that bet. DraftKings is making it easy for you. DraftKings and Delta, this is DraftKings News on X who posted this. DraftKings and Delta have launched Sky Picks, a new free-to-play in-flight sports contest that gives eligible customers an interactive way to engage with sports while they travel. Sky Picks is a free sports contest available on U.S. domestic Delta flights through Delta Sync Wi-Fi. The contest invites customers to answer a series of sports-related questions, such as who will score first, which team will win, and a final score tiebreaker, to compete for a spot atop the leaderboard and a chance to win Delta gift cards for their next adventure.
Well, there you go. Fly for free now. Before we move on to anything else, I have to tell you that this segment of Good Morning LKN is brought to you by Customer-Driven Staffing. Looking for better hours, better pay, or just a fresh start? Customer-Driven Staffing has jobs available paying between $14 and $19 an hour with opportunities ready right now. Call 704-761-8388 and let their team help you find the right fit.
You got to be 21 or older to play, too, so don't think that, you can be a young teenager.
No,
and
you
do
can't.
that.
No.
Now, you don't have an age requirement for getting on the celebration wheel. We love celebrating
That's
each and every
true.
day. If you've got a birthday, if you've got an anniversary, if you know somebody with a birthday or an anniversary, 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Good morning. Thanks for calling the show.
Don't think that, you can be a young teenager.
Good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. I got a birthday today.
Let's go.
You got an anniversary.
Yeah, so it's for Seth Wright.
Seth Wright?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, happy birthday, Seth.
How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, man? That was pretty
a
good.
good one. You got us. You got us good.
What are you doing?
I was just hanging out.
Is it really your birthday today?
Hey, there's a delay,
Yes,
Seth.
birthday.
Turn off your
Turn off your
radio
radio.
or your stream, whatever it is you got going on in the background there, brother.
First time caller, long time listener.
Yeah, right?
Forcefully.
That's right.
Is today really your birthday?
Today is really my birthday.
Ah, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Well,
dude,
you're on the
what?
wheel then.
Thank you so much.
I should have known that from your
I
employment
know,
paperwork.
I'm still with you, but now you know.
I'll make sure that we get that added to the calendar, too,
Yes,
Seth.
He tried to get out of giving me his phone number on the back, too. He's like, oh, let me think about it. I was like, nah, sir. I just need a phone number. In case you win. We're not thinking about this.
No. Hey, spoiler, too, I can't put you on the wheel, so.
Yeah.
But
But
we
thanks
can
for calling.
celebrate.
It's good to hear from you.
I wanted to give you guys a nice little prank this morning.
We appreciate it. We love a prank call.
I love how comfortable you're getting with the
Guys, have a good
phones
one.
already, too, Seth. I really love that about you.
Yeah,
Getting
you're a
comfy.
pro with the phones now, right?
That's it.
I'm getting there. I'm figuring it out.
You're good.
Hey, you coming to work today?
I am coming to work today, but I'm going to be in Studio P.
Okay.
All right. We'll have a fun time.
Bill's shaking his head yes, so I'm assuming that's the right place you're supposed to be. All right, man. Well, we'll see you later, maybe.
See ya.
Hey, you left the chairs by the bathroom, too, here. I need you to get those at some point, too, whenever you can. If you want to stop by here first, you're welcome to.
Will do.
All right.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
See ya. Happy
Bye.
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, wait, Seth. Seth.
Wait, yeah.
Seth.
Oh, wait. You got to get your
Yeah.
birthday
Wait,
gift.
Hold on. Wait, let me. Okay,
This is
you ready?
a gift to you,
This is
and you can't return
direct.
it. So sorry.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sethical. Happy birthday to you.
There you
And
go.
you said there's no return policy?
No return on that one. Sorry.
You
Sorry.
actually can't get that time back.
Hey, Seth, we got to go. Bye, man. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
See you. Bye.
See ya.
All right, sorry. I just didn't want to waste
Producer
the minutes
Seth,
anymore.
happy birthday. Well, he's on the wheel. He can't win, so
No, it's a placeholder.
yeah, but he's on the wheel.
We can celebrate him.
We
Yeah.
can
Oh, we
definitely
definitely
celebrate
celebrate
it.
it. We
That's
love
awesome.
celebrating people. We
We
love
do.
doing that each and every day. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464 is the number you call if you are buying,
Seth
selling,
was born
or
on the
celebrating.
penultimate day of July.
He was. That's the next to last. That's what that word means.
Yep. Penultimate.
Penultimate. I do like that word. That's a good word.
Was that a word of the day?
I don't know that it was.
That wasn't today's word, was it? No,
it
today
was one of the
punctilio.
ones that my mom made me look up, I remember. They use it a lot on TV shows. They call it the penultimate episode a lot of times, the next to the last. So they use a lot of, and so I think I saw it on a TV ad, and I was like, "What's a penultimate?"
Well, the punctilio things are important.
That's right. So she says, "Get the dictionary down, Mamie. Open it up. Write me 5 sentences, 5 different sentences that use that word."
Dang, 5 different sentences?
Different sentences.
I prefer to write the same sentence 5
No,
times. I got
no.
real good at that one.
No, it's not that. It's not the repetition.
I will not.
The learning. And there's no AI when I was a kid. There was no internet when I was
chalk.
a kid. Yeah. It was
sorry, not for you. I'm saying for me. Sorry. That
pencil.
wasn't
There was chalk. There was pencil. It's not like we had a big chalkboard in the house or anything.
Go outside and clean the erasers. Who's on eraser duty tonight?
You got 4 girls.
Paper, rock, scissors.
That's right.
It.
Somebody's on eraser duty. No, the house next to ours was a school for a while, and then it shut down. So we just went, when it shut down, they just left everything. So we went and cleared it out in the barn, in the upstairs of the barn. We just made a school up there. So we did have a chalkboard, erasers, desk. Yeah.
Who was on eraser duty?
It just depends on who got in the most trouble, really. Who was on eraser duty.
China made a really big magnet.
Okay.
And I guess it's for energy. At least that's what, again, science says. China's nuclear fusion research has completed a massive magnet weighing 582 tons. The goal is a, quote, unlimited energy artificial sun. They plan to start the first power generation by 2030. This is being called a safe CO2 zero ultimate energy race. And magnets are expensive. And so 582 tons of magnets.
The big one.
Is a lot. I can't even do that math. A ton is 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So do 500. Let's do that real quick, and then I'll take the call. 582 times 2,000 is 1,164,000 pounds of magnet.
That's a lot of magnet.
I got to go by Carolina Prospectors and see if I can find some. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. Good morning. Thanks for calling the show.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and you?
Oh, another day in paradise. What can we do for you?
Yes, I got a 37-ton champion log splitter for sale. I'm asking $2,000 the best offer for it.
You said it was a 37-ton champion, and what was that last word?
Log splitter.
Log splitter.
Let's go. Logs for $2,000, you said?
No, it's a 37-ton. Yeah, $2,000. Yes,
$2,000.
Okay, or best offer. How old is it? How many logs have you split with it so far?
It's brand new. I never used it. I couldn't do it because of my health.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Brand new.
Yes.
Okay, is there a phone number people can reach you on?
Yes, 704-253-0324.
704-253-0324.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. Anything else we can do to help today?
I just call and leave a message, Joe.
Okay. Hey, I hope the health gets better if anything's going on for you. I mean that.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, sir. Thanks for calling.
All
right. Bye.
Bye.
704-253-0324. Got a 37-ton champion log splitter. I'm going to guess this is the real deal of log splitting. That if you're out there chopping wood and you need something that can get it done, again, 37 tons. I think in the log splitting world, that's like a pressure thing, right? So I'm going to go 37 times 2,000 just because.
Yeah.
74,000.
Pounds of pressure?
Whatever number that relates to in the math, that's what you get with this log splitter. $2,000 or best offer. It is brand new. And we're coming up on that time of year. You're going to get to the fall. And you're going to have some tree management you're going to be doing. And maybe you're a company that does tree management, right? And maybe you're like, oh, our log splitter broke. We need one. This might even be one that has to get towed behind a truck.
I think it does. I just looked up a picture of it. You do. You got to tow it behind a truck. But yeah, you use it to split massive, tough, or knotty hardwood logs up to 24 inches long.
So if you're a tree harvester, we'll say.
Well, if you're a tree your job is like cutting trees, trimming branches, maybe this would be helpful for your business.
704-253-0324. 844-STUDIO-4. 844-788-3464 is the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating. That's the three. Okay, got it. Yeah. 844-STUDIO-4,
30 seconds or 30 seconds?
844-788-3464. We're coming up on that last segment.
We are.
And I'm going to do everything I can. I don't know why. I don't know how. But I'm going to do it. For you. Because I want to celebrate you. 844-STUDIO-4, 844-788-3464.
From town halls to yard sales, we've got Lake Norman covered. We'll be right back with Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN. WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, no rain to worry about over the next couple of days. Staying dry, plenty of sunshine, and we're into the upper 80s, flirting with 90 for our Thursday afternoon. Some lower humidity still helps us cool things off in the overnight hours. Most of us dip into the upper 60s and staying around 90 heading into our Friday. Mainly dry to start the weekend, but rain and storm chances and a wetter weather pattern return by the end of the weekend. That's your forecast from the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen. WSIC meteorologist Chase Myers.
Summer is rolling right along, and there's plenty happening around Lake Norman. Here is your WSIC community calendar. Every Thursday from 6 until 9 p.m., head to the Surf, Pickleball, and Kitchen in Cornelius for live music Thursdays. Enjoy dinner, drinks, pickleball, and live performances from talented local artists. It's the perfect way to spend a summer evening. Looking ahead to Friday, July 31st, football is back. The Carolina Panthers Fan Fest kicks off at 5 p.m. at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Watch the Panthers during an open practice, enjoy entertainment, autograph opportunities, and cap off the night with a fireworks show. Tickets are just $5 with proceeds benefiting Carolina Panthers charities. On Tuesday, August 4th, Ladies Who Lunch returns to the Surf in Cornelius from 12 until 1:30 p.m. This month's featured speaker is entrepreneur and Silk Head and Foot Spa founder Stephanie Korzinski, sharing her journey of building a business, finding balance, and redefining success. Learn more through the Lake Norman Chamber of Commerce. Music lovers can also mark their calendars for the Rock the Park Summer Concert Series at Liberty Park in downtown Mooresville. The next free concert is Thursday, August 7th at 6:30 p.m. featuring Yacht Rock Radio, bringing all your favorite smooth summer classics. Find the full concert lineup at mooresvilleevents.com. Then, on Saturday, August 29th, enjoy an evening of laughs for a great cause at Stand Up for Good at the Kane Center for the Arts in Cornelius. From 8 until 10 p.m., enjoy comedy from Eric O'Shea, EJ Masacampo, and host Ramona Holloway, with proceeds benefiting Pharaoh's Parenting and its child abuse prevention and family support programs. Tickets are available at pharaohsparenting.org. To discover more local happenings, visit liveworkplaylkn.com. It's your hometown source for community events, local news, and everything Lake Norman. That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Inspire your team and gallop to greatness. Our horses at Willow Equine are outstanding at working with people on leadership and team building skills, perfect for corporate retreats. Visit willowequine.com as you gallop to greatness.
We're back. Local news, local voices, and your calls. Justin and Mamie on Good Morning LKN, WSIC. Local starts here.
(844-STUDIO-4), 844-788-3464. That's the number you call if you're buying, selling, or celebrating birthdays and anniversaries. You also can email, because some people, believe it or not, don't want to talk on the phone. And so what you can do is send a message to community@WSICnews.com. If you still like the old school home ad at WSICnews.com, don't worry, it still works. We aren't getting rid of anything. Community@WSICnews.com. Ma'am, you got any bag mail?
I do. I've got a couple of things to mention today. We've got some new appliances for sale. KitchenAid 3-rack stainless steel dishwasher. One 18-inch sharp stainless steel 3-rack dishwasher. 24-inch GE Profile stainless steel 3-rack dishwasher. Deep freezer, microwaves, vacuum, new, never installed or used. If you're interested, call Wade, 704-500-7022.
Wow, some new appliances.
New appliances, yes. If you're looking for new appliances, he's got them. Deep freezer, too.
Ooh.
Microwave, vacuum, all new, never installed or used. So
Deep freezer will change your life.
Will it? I don't
Yeah,
have one.
you can store stuff longer
Mm-hmm.
because it's cold.
Deep.
Stays cold.
Freeze it deep.
Freeze it. Also got a thankful for Statesville sending out the information. Shout out April Nesbitt, Public Information Officer here. City of Statesville lifts mandatory water restrictions as the drought conditions improve. And so an official press release from the City of Statesville, the City of Statesville has returned to Stage D1, moderate drought conditions, following the latest update from the North Carolina Drought Management Advisory Council. That's the NCDMAC. As a result, the mandatory water restrictions that were in place under Stage D2 severe drought have been lifted. Effective immediately, water conservation measures are voluntary. While recent rainfall has improved conditions, the city encourages residents to continue conserving water whenever possible. Residents should be aware of the following changes. Mandatory water restrictions are no longer in effect. Residential vehicle washing is now permitted.
Woohoo.
Tree and landscape bed irrigation is no longer limited to drip, bubble, or hand irrigation. Yes! Lawn and landscape irrigation returns to the city's voluntary watering schedule. Yes! Voluntary lawn and landscape irrigation schedule. This is voluntary. Yes! If you are voluntarily following a schedule, odd numbered street addresses, Tuesday 8 p.m. to Wednesday 8 a.m. and Saturday 8 p.m. to Sunday 8 a.m. Even numbered and unnumbered street addresses, Thursday 8 p.m. to Friday 8 a.m. and Sunday 8 p.m. to Monday 8 a.m. Residents are also encouraged to voluntarily reduce residential vehicle washing whenever possible. The city will continue to monitor drought conditions and adjust its water shortage response plan as recommended by the North Carolina Drought Management Advisory Council. Now, this is City of Statesville. So if you get your water from City of Statesville, that's what this is. Anybody else, I can't speak to right in this moment.
Right.
But I will say, very close to a lot of areas around here, the City of Statesville, that's positive signs as far as drought relief in general for the region, I would say. And there is even a map here as well. And its colors showcase the drought classifications. Looking at this particular map, if we stay toward the yellow side, we're abnormally dry. And then if we go to the maroon side, where exceptional drought is occurring, if you look, and if you're familiar with the county map of North Carolina, I'm dialed in here in that kind of Mecklenburg, Iredell, Lincoln, Catawba, Cabarrus, Gaston kind of realm.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors appear to be getting lighter, which, and by that meaning closer to not a drought.
Looks like we're in moderate drought.
Colors. Not y'all's colors.
Oh, no.
Well, we got the same colors as Meck
No.
and Iredell. Even Iredell's got some darker.
I think Iredell's looking pretty peach.
Well, the darker, though, at the top end of the north side of Iredell here.
No. Which one's Iredell County here?
Yeah.
No, Iredell County's this guy right here.
Which guy? I don't
Full
see your
yellow.
mouser. Meck is at the border, which
Yeah.
is like, it has the little nub out. You see the little nub out in the nub? You see that little, and that kind of look, it's like a phallic looking kind of nub out. You see that right there?
This is in Meck right here?
We can't see where your
I've never noticed this about North Carolina, but MEC definitely has this thing going on straight into South Carolina.
Yeah, because I know that. Mecca is.
Is it that one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay, and then so just above that one is Iredell, and the northern side of Iredell looks like there's still some severe drought.
What am I on right now? Do you see my mouse?
No, I can't see anything from here.
Do you see the phallic shape county?
It looks like a phallic state. I can't quite.
We've never been good at geography, but if you
Somewhere
see
around this blue line.
Nope. You got to go over from the blue line. That's not the lake. That's a river. The blue line.
The Catawba River.
Correct, but you need to go left of the blue line. You need to go over.
Oh, you need to go down from the top side of the blue line.
Okay. This is MEC down here at the bottom.
With the little mini phallic. You see that little mini phallic it's got there?
Poking out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then go just one up is Iredell.
That's Iredell.
And so the north end of Iredell, if I know my geography and I use landmarks to identify. Now we're talking. Let's go. Bill, zoom in on that. You see there, right there, the top side of Iredell. So there's the little mini phallic. You see the little mini phallic? It's cold outside. No, to the left. No. That's literally sticking into South Carolina. Keep going left. Left.
Keep going left.
That's right. Right there, that little phallic right there. You see that?
That's MEC.
That's MEC. Not the one with the severe drought.
Right
that
here,
one.
this
That's
little
MEC.
hang down. All right.
Yeah.
That's
okay,
MEC.
yes, this is Iredell.
And then go up now.
Yeah.
Your top side of Iredell, you got a little bit of severe drought.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that I'm looking at Iredell County, it looks a little bit like Bart Simpson's profile.
Yeah, we got.
That's a good way to describe
the
it.
chef hat.
Chef hat. Yeah.
Chef hat.
Yeah.
And then chef for MEC.
Yeah. Midsection.
But I did just check Met County. Now that we've done all this geography work, I did just check Met County.
Is that the right county?
Yeah, that's the right county. It's still in a drought stage 2 mandatory conservation, though.
Yeah, D2 severe drought. But even though this map shows us as moderately drought, and this is as of July 28th. So, and Thursdays, I think, are when the big updates come out.
That's what Chase
and so
Meyer said.
today, we might see an update. We did get some great rain, a couple of great rains. Now, and I have noticed the lake levels are up. I didn't look at the official Duke Energy app, which has the official lake levels, but just eyeballing it, water is definitely up. And if you think about the way the river flows, right, comes down the Catawba River, really that anytime that Hickory gets rain, I would say, it will be like kind of a fallout indication of what happens down here.
We also get good rain that comes down from the mountains too.
Oh, yeah.
So if the mountains get good rain, then it'll all goes down south.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because don't all rivers flow to the ocean?
Eventually. Right?
Well, that's what they said in school.
What I thought.
Now, I'm not saying I got that question right on the test, but that's
well, we obviously, the three of us took about 45 minutes to find Met County, so don't forget.
Makes sense where it is now, though.
It makes sense?
Yeah.
I just
forget
know,
it.
No.
because I grew up in Cleveland County, I felt like we had to do a lot of projects where we drew Cleveland County, which is 2 over from MEC, so that's why I'm able to find it. I find where I grew up.
You do like a math thing on it?
Just go 2 over. Yeah.
Oh, here, I know this spot.
I know
this is
one.
ingrained in my dummy.
And I know I have to go through Gastonia to get to Charlotte, so now I know now I know how to do it. It's like the chef hat.
This is where the drought originated.
Yeah.
Gastonia.
Exactly.
It's hard to recognize things. Do you know what sand really looks like?
I do.
You're sure?
I think.
All right, well, look at this picture.
Up close?
This is zoomed in. This is magnified sand.
Looks like that. Looks like pizza toppings.
This is 100 to 300 times magnification of sand.
Is what sand is just broken up shells?
Broken up material.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Sediment.
all kinds. You can find everything from a hot dog to earth.
Well, Myrtle Beach sand probably just looks like broken up cigarette butts.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's softer.
Oh, okay.
Marlboro Land, of course.
Yeah. You
or
see
Newport, one of the two.
Definitely some
100
Newport
version.
Definitely some Newport.
Reds.
Yeah, Marlboro Reds for sure.
So this is what sand looks like when magnified 100 to 300. I didn't know this. I mean, this is cooler. This is cooler than what sand actually looks like to the eye, I would say.
I have before, I don't know if you guys do, but I do. Like when I'm at the beach, I'm just running my hands and my feet through the sand most of the time.
Sometimes.
It's just like tactile for me. I just like touching it.
Feet's all in there.
Yeah, all in it. And sometimes I'd
likes
look
the
at it in
feeling.
my hand, and you can see like little tiny broken up shells in it sometimes. But I didn't realize that's all that it was.
Stand on the hot sand until some skin peels off.
It's nice.
Now it's a little crystal.
That's what I do. I mean, that's what I do when I go to the beach. I'm just going, how long can you stand here and just enjoy the sand? How long can you sit here and enjoy listening to us?
As much as you want. Because you know what? It doesn't end when we stop talking.
That's right.
We figured let's give them more ways to hear this again and again and again. And it's by downloading the WSIC News app. You don't get just us, though. You get 30 hours of new content every single week. Mames, I'm going to have you spin that wheel if you wouldn't
Happy
mind.
birthday, Seth.
Happy birthday, Seth. And unfortunately, you can't win.
Happy birthday, Seth. You're still a winner.
Literally everyone else is a winner, Seth, except for you, because you can't win this wheel. But it is your birthday, and so you win for being alive.
That's right.
Shout out, Seth.
Have a great day, my kid.
Justin and Mamie, breaking down local headlines and your neighbor's garage sale. We'll be right back on WSIC. Local starts here.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM, Statesville, Lake Norman's home for Charlotte FC. WSIC.